लंच के बाद स्ट्रीम में वापस स्वागत है। मेरा नाम है केट वेस्टेंटी। और क्या वेल ये जो कर रहे थे नियॉन में वो ही जारी रखते हैं अभी के लिए। पोस्ट और उससे पहले ये सुबह करना भूल गया था मैं, गेम टाइटल एडिट करना यार। मैं भूल ही गया गेम टाइटल को एडिट करना सुबह से। गेम टाइटल नहीं दिख रहा है। हाँ, अब दिख रहा है ना गेम टाइटल। इसके अलावा और क्या करना बाकी था? हाँ, ये एक सेपरेट वो खोल दिया मैंने। पता नहीं क्यों करता हूँ, पर आदत है तो कर रहा हूँ अब मैं। तो रिकॉर्डिंग शुरू करते हैं और कंटिन्यू। ओके, ये एक और क्वेस्ट ख़त्म हो गया। फिर दिमाग में आया मेरे, मैं एक चीज़ के बारे में भूल ही गया हूँ। फर्स्ट कांटेक्ट ये नहीं, ये भी नहीं, ये एक इमोजन जो है उसका एक था। सैम को नहीं सारा, ये रहा टॉक टू इमोजन। ये एक बार करके देखते हैं। ओह, वो वापस चले गई उसमें।
Someone discreet for a job. Apparently, I don't qualify.
टॉक टू मनाया एडम्स, एक और एक्टिविटी। यार इतनी ज़्यादा एक्टिविटीज़ हैं सही में। ये वापस आ गई यहाँ पे यूजिन में। मुझे लगा था हमें जाके वहाँ पे वो जो हाइड आउट था उधर जाना पड़ेगा और फिर एक सेपरेट साइट को होगा उसे वापस रियोजन इंडस्ट्री में लाने का। तो नहीं, आ गई। धन्यवाद तो बोलेगी ना ये, उतने तो मैनर्स होने चाहिए इसके पास।
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day. Of course, if you think anyone here believes in downtime, forget it. Well, could be worse. You could be looking at a desk job like me. Now, since you are new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions? Nothing you aren't already familiar with. You experienced the majority of what we do here during your training, if you recall. Uploading a few files, manipulating a narrative or two, obtaining schematics, it's just more of the same. Well, after this conversation, you can head up to your office and see for yourself. Just think of it as a computer that lets you pick and choose your assignments at will, rather than having to deal with me all the time. No, but try to see that as an improvement, since I certainly do. The mission board is more efficient for both of us. I wish. Assignment approval isn't exactly riveting work. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course. No, only within the tower. The security risk would be far too much to allow access to that data in a public space. At this point, I wouldn't doubt it. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy, just for you.
Nice. और ये रहा हमारा ऑफिस। नहीं, ये नहीं है। ओ ये इसका यूनो का यूको।
Too much. They have work to do.
यूनो बोला मैंने गलती से, यूको। ये रहा हमारा ऑफिस। एक्ट रेट आवा जीनो फ्रेश फिशरीज। सही बोलूँ तो ज़्यादा कुछ है नहीं खास ये। फिर कभी करूँगा मैं। पर अभी जो मैं करना चाहता हूँ वो है ये एक्टिविटी को किसी तरह शो ऑन मैप। यस थैंक यू। नहीं 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 नहीं, अरे यार ये मैं हर एक का देखना चाहता हूँ यार। जैसे हमजा मेरे हिसाब से ये नियॉन है, ठीक है याद था। जेम्स न्यूएल नियॉन, कैथरीन लूजियन नियॉन, बोरियस नियॉन। ओह ओह डैम, ऐसे जगह में जहाँ पर मैं कभी कभी आया भी नहीं हूँ। Speak with Irene. ओके रेने, ये सब मेरे हिसाब से अलग अलग है, पर यहाँ तक मेरे हिसाब से इधर ही है। हाँ तो ये छोटे मोटे जो हैं वो शुरू करते हैं। रिसोर्सेस स्कैन कर दिया ऑलरेडी। ये वाले से मुझे कोई मिलेगा भी कि नहीं क्वेस्ट?
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
कहाँ पर हूँ मैं? ये कहाँ है? ओह यहाँ पर ही है, नाइस। मुझे लगा था नो, मुझे लगा था ये रिविजन इंडस्ट्रीज के अंदर मुझे मिल रहा है ये, पर नहीं। चलो यहाँ पे हुई तो सारे के सारे साइड मिशंस खत्म कर देता हूँ यहाँ के।
And accessories for all your
Have them. If you're looking for supplies, this is the place. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say.
कैसे?
I'm a businessman. You help me with this, and I have no problem compensating you for your time. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered. The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Sigurd said he had every intention of paying Neon security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation. It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me.
Okay. तो अब इसके वाइफ से बात
Watch your
करते
back out there.
हैं, रोजा से।
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset,
हाँ, मैं सुन चुका हूँ।
but Administrator Bayou came by. Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything. We're a general goods store, so we carry all sorts of materials you can use to outfit yourself for galactic exploration. Do I sound that awful? I didn't even realize. Terrible, just terrible. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security. I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. he's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him. It's just a feeling that I have about Dietrich. I'm sure he's paying off Neon security because he has no choice. He can't afford to fight back like my husband expects. I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument. Frankly, he's so obsessed with this Dietrich situation, I don't think he's listening to me at all. Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do? Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man, though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. We all do what we have to do to survive in this wretched city. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all of Neon's problems. I think he's wrong. Oh, he'll be so upset for me telling you this. But it's such a funny story. I can't resist. James and I used to work on the Chasm Bass line at Xenofresh. We didn't do any of the Aurora extraction, just dealt with the leftovers. I was a supervisor on the line, and when the alarm went up that it had been stopped, I investigated. I find James inside a storage vat, up to his shoulders in stinky fish guts and blind as a bat. The gut got in his eyes, you see. I had to walk him to the showers, strip his work clothes, and hose him down. When he saw me standing there, he turned bright red. After the shift ended, we went out for a Terra brew and talked. A year later, we were married. Better times. Better times.
देखते हैं ये क्या बेच रहे हैं.
Okay, here you are.
एमो यार, ये डेफिनेटली चाहिए. मेरा वो 200 से ज़्यादा डैमेज वाले के लिए ये नहीं है, पर फिर भी ले लेता हूँ आई गेस. मैं क्या अभी नहीं.
Have a good day.
पहले देखता हूँ कि मैं किसी को मार के मैं उनसे चोरी कर सकता हूँ कि नहीं है सी गार्ड को मारने के बाद, क्योंकि लगता है इसलिए वो नियॉन सिक्योरिटी को पैसे दे रहा है. हमें किसी से लड़ना होगा.
Hey there, intrepid explorer. Ready to make your ultimate discovery?
ओह, ये वाला बंदा.
Through the door of Secret Sculpture.
ये याद है मुझे. ये भी थोड़ा
I do
नीचे जा
not
रहा था.
understand how anyone can tolerate the lights and the music for long.
चलो बात करते हैं.
Hello there! Let me know if you need anything. I've been at this location for the last 8 years, but I've had a business in Neon for almost 20. As soon as Ryujin broke ground on the tower, I knew the city would start swarming with people, so I went all in. I love this business. It's my life. I can't imagine doing anything else. Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood. It's fine in theory, but this isn't New Atlantis. It's Neon. Corruption is an institution here. What can a single alliance do to stop what's built into the foundation? I don't want to seem like a defeatist, but frankly, it feels like a waste of time. Owen Dexler is head of Neon Security, but he is less concerned with crime than he is siphoning money from honest businesses. But it's not just him. All of Neon is corrupt. The only way to survive is to give in to their demands.
ये बोलूं या फिर ये?
You think I'm okay with it? I would like nothing more than to run my business free of Dexter's thieving. But what power do we really have? If I don't pay Dexter, he'll make sure every gang in the city takes a piece of my stock. And why is that?
Rosen, ये सही है.
Rosa said that? I remember when her and James first started. They were very green. It was a different time. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexter his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon Security on an empty stomach.
Okay. Dexter खुश नहीं होने वाला ये सुनने के बाद. मेरे हिसाब से यहाँ पर ही बंद हो जाएगा ये. कोई और नेक्स्ट स्टेप नहीं होगा इसका.
Hey there. Welcome to Newell's. Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him? I reckon I should have. This whole time I've been so angry at Sigurd for making those payments. I never bothered to ask him why.
What did I tell you? You assume the worst in people and you'll make it so.
I knew when I told you so was coming, but I guess I deserve it. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
3,800, nice. Okay, ये भी हो गया. Go to Elos नहीं. Actually, ऐसे start करते हैं. ये नीचे अपने आप जाते रहेगा. क्या? पता नहीं क्यों मुझे लगा था ये नीचे की तरफ है. अरे यार, ऑफ योर चेस्ट वाला मैं सुनना चाहता था कुछ. अभी के लिए लगता है हमें वो क्लब का नाम क्या था याद नहीं आ रहा मुझे. एस्ट्रल लाउंज, ठीक है.
I mentioned that I am not fond of seafood.
हाँ बहुत बार बोल दिया. कई बार बोल दिया.
Some find Aurora heightens distances. I prefer to shadow. Yes, what is it?
What brings you to Neon?
I'm in town for business. My client leaves a mess, I clean it up. It's the world's most exotic accident. They found the drug in the fish oil of all things. But oil is an old story, one of grease and flame. The grease turns the wheels of commerce, and the flame attracts the moths. So be careful walking these streets, my delicate little insect. Venture too close, and you'll burn your wings. I'm an independent contractor, working for some very wealthy clients. They open deals, I close them. There might be. I originally came here to complete a business deal, but the client, in a fit of foolishness, decided to close on their own. Rather than dispose of the evidence properly, they left it in a warehouse. Real amateur stuff. So there are some loose ends that need tying, and I prefer a third party handle it. Would you be interested? It's a simple job. I need you to pick something up and sell it. Giving you any more information would be unwise.
ओके ये बेचने की बात कर रहे हैं. मेरे दिमाग में चल रहा था कि उसने किसी को मार दिया और बस ऐसे वेयर हाउस में बॉडी को फेंक दिया. पर उतना भी डार्क नहीं बनाएंगे बट इसका को ये क्वेस्ट को.
I'm giving you half of my usual fee, which, according to my clients, is a ransom 3 times over. But I'm worth every cred. You'll find the merchandise in a locker in the warehouse behind Neon Tactical.
Ooh.
Gangs in Ipside often use that area to peddle their sunshine and lollipops, so if shit's puckaroo, you'll have to improvise. Once you secure the merchandise, sell it to Coleman Lang at the Trade Authority, so it's part of their regular inventory. Return here when the job is done.
लड़ाई करना होगा. Pick up the merchandise.
Take it easy. Hey there.
नियॉन टैक्टिकल. इसने मेरे इतने सारे पैसे लिए और अब मुझे बेचने का उसको बेचने का फिर से मौका मिलेगा. उससे एमो खरीदूंगा पहले तो काफ़ी और फिर सब कुछ बेच दूंगा उसे. एक्चुअली नहीं, पहले बेचूंगा. तब अगर पैसे उसके ख़त्म नहीं हुए तब मुझे कुछ खरीदने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. क्यों 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 हमें क्या नहीं. मैं यहाँ इस वाले से ही जाऊँगा. यहाँ पर ये कोई ना कोई तो आएगा पर मेरे पास ये है. Oh.
Neon security, move out of the way.
ये उधर ऊपर तक. ओके हाँ जा सकते हैं. या इनकी बॉडीज अभी भी यहाँ पर ही हैं. और क्या है? डिस्कार्ड है. लाइट स्टार. ओह उसने डेफिनेटली किसी को मारा है. Require fewer resources for 10 minutes. Coleman Lang. Yeah. इस तरफ. ट्रेड अथॉरिटी मैं आ रहा हूँ तेरी तरफ. मुझे थोड़े चीजें बेचने हैं.
I don't know who got those idiots in the Merchants Alliance to work together, but whoever it is, I've got a baton with their name on it.
मैं हूँ. क्या करेगा तू? मार दूंगा एक शॉट में तुझे.
Need something? If it's too hot to handle, we can take it off your hands. Not a bad gun. Good balance, weight. Allied Armaments is a UC company, but their stuff is military grade. But that is not the issue here. That gun is hotter than a frying pan full of fish grease. I'm not giving you anywhere near market rate. Suit yourself, but I wouldn't be carrying that thing around if I were you.
अरे यार.
But that is not the issue.
ठीक है.
Pleasure doing business with you.
और ये कितने के लिए भेज रहा है साला?
Always happy to take your money.
कहाँ है वो साइड? साइड सर ये नहीं है। हाँ वापस बेच रहा नहीं है ये। वो 51 डैमेज वाला था, इतना याद है मुझे।
Done here. Time to move on.
ये आ रहा हूँ।
Ready to make your ultimate discovery?
आउटफिटर ना
Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way.
नीचे कुछ दिख रहा भी है? नहीं, ये वेबसाइट होगा नीचे।
Was forced to close another crime ring investigation against the Trade Authority. Though it is widely speculated that the Trade Authority is involved in a wide variety of smuggling and theft, it has been very difficult to prove. The latest investigation hinged upon the depositions of 3 key eyewitnesses. But all 3 have recanted their testimony, leaving the investigation in shambles.
Wound up in the clinic for
ट्रेड अथॉरिटी के खिलाफ कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे वो।
Scram, I'm on duty.
और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ नहीं कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि वो ही है जो मुझसे ये कॉन्ट्राबैंड स्टफ खरीदते हैं।
The whole place smells of fish. You would think that would keep people away.
I'm not a what now? Then my client can finally relax. He's a very tense man, you see. Tried to smile once, years ago, and didn't like the fit. But I digress. Here's your payment, as promised. Enjoy the rest of your time here in Neon.
7600 इसका मतलब।
Yes, but I never work with the same client twice. Call it a personal rule.
Okay.
Goodbye.
ये एलोस वाला क्यों आ रहा है बार बार? हमजा यार वो सही में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट नहीं कर सकते थे इसे। ये जो है ना, इस स्किल में जाओ, एक्टिविटीज में जाओ, और फिर यहाँ पे एक्टिविटीज रखने की जगह ऐसे डिफरेंट जो प्लैनेट्स हैं उनका नाम यहाँ पे रखो, ताकि चूज कर सको, फिर वो उसके सारे जो एक्टिविटीज हैं वो यहाँ पे मिल जाएगा। ये सही में बहुत ख़राब है इसका गेम प्ले और स्टोरीज, भले ही मुझे पसंद आ रहा हो। फिर किसी तरह प्लैनेट वाइज क्या बोलते हैं, उन्हें कैटेगराइज करने का रास्ता दो। मैं यहाँ के सारे करना चाहता हूँ। ऑलरेडी सुन चुका हूँ ये डायलॉग। हमजा यहाँ पे पूरा ऑफ कोर्स ऑपरेशंस में ये वही बंदा है जो बाबा घूम रहा था मेरे हिसाब से इमोजन के ऑफिस के पास। देखे तो यस वही बंदा है।
As technicians, we handle prep and post-op work. Beginnings and ends, as it were. You're interrupting me. Is this time accounted for? We're on a strict schedule. I just want to make sure this impromptu meeting is properly tracked.
If it is or not.
I will take that as a no. It's not accounted for. If time is money, then suffice to say Ms. Serrano would not be pleased with such a frivolous expenditure. Ms. Yuko Serrano, Senior Operations Specialist at Ryujin Industries? She's one of the heads of the department you're standing in. You may have a point. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spare, maybe you can help me clean up a minor indiscretion. We're each assigned shifts to assist operatives, ensuring coverage at all hours. Personally, I like to keep my circadian rhythms intact, early to rise, early to bed, as nature intended. I'm not at liberty to say. I will remind you of another common phrase: loose lips sink ships. So, be cautious around the office and discuss intel at your peril. Good. Let me give you some background. Recently, I've been assisting the impoverished in both Ebside and the Underbelly. I pay for the occasional meal, clinic visit, or comfort. But I may have lost a slate in the process. I need you to locate and retrieve it for me. Free assignment intel for one of our operatives. The contents themselves aren't too sensitive, so if you're thinking of betraying me, they aren't worth much as leverage. My sloppiness is simply an embarrassment that I'd like to correct. It's not a matter of trust, but one of time. I have little to spare. You do not. Then we have an agreement. Good. Go to the Underbelly and talk to the panhandler, Huang. Discarded items are her specialty, so she may have come across the slate herself. If you can manage to find it, bring it back to me, and I will pay you for the time. Perhaps I can best explain with an analogy. There is an aquatic species on Volai Epsilon, which, by cruel irony or test of metal, hatches on dry land. Only 1 in 10,000 make it to adulthood. Most are eaten, some simply die in the crawl to the ocean. Meanwhile, there is a similar species that is born in the water itself. They never make this journey and thus never know its hardship. Which begs the question, is that fair? In the natural world, I'd agree. But here, we can make a change. I know what you're thinking, and I am not what you'd call a bleeding heart. Moreover, I find the Underbelly filthy and unsanitary. But I also believe in equity. I am well aware that my life came with a head start. So I try my best to balance the equation and bring the hatchlings to the water. I don't wish to speak ill of them, of course. It's not their fault, just a fact. But as much as I dislike the Underbelly, I will say this. It is a welcome change of pace. When you spend all day keeping secrets, a burden is placed on one's conscience. The time I spend volunteering sheds some of that weight. Contractually, yes, but I'd rather avoid the embarrassment. Normally, I do a good job of setting boundaries between work and life. This incident is an exception. Until next time.
चलो अरे यार सही टाइम पे एल नहीं दबाया मैंने ये हुई ना बात अब वापस वेबसाइट में चलो योंगली से बात करो योंगली है ना एक मिनट रुकना हाँ योंगली उतना दूर जाने की जरूरत नहीं यहाँ पे बगल में ही है इधर से ही काफ़ी है नीचे जाना है अंडर बेली में एकदम कभी ध्यान नहीं दिया मैंने ये वहां से अंदर घुसते वो रही हमारी शिप और ये क्या है टर्मिनल लिखा है क्या हाँ टर्मिनल लिखा है वहां पे कभी गया नहीं हूं मैं इससे भी नीचे कुछ है ऑफवर्ड ईट्स क्विक शॉप अरे ये
If you got any spare creds, I can always take them off your hands. Hey, Chief, you got any creds you can spare?
ले लो
Thank you kindly. You're a class bass, you know that? I'll do my best to someday pay you back. Street's honor. This isn't a donation, it's an investment. Presently, no. Pastly, no. Futurely, it's a work in progress. Depends on how this fiscal quarter goes. But it's gonna take a lot for me to upgrade. I found a primo spot next to the trawl store. I got a roof over my head and all the garbage I can eat. I can't eat everything they throw out, but I can eat enough. About 6 years. I bet you could tell by how good I am at it. It took a lot of practice and some work on my messaging. But if you got any feedback, Chief, I'd love to hear it. Ooh, good thinking. I've been doing some of the former, but not enough of the latter. You want to know the trade secrets, huh? I don't blame you. It's a lot like real estate. Location and timing are big. You gotta be visible, but not so much that people call the guards. Oh, I totally did. Found it in the dumpster right next to a half-eaten chunk. And it was perfect timing, really. You see, the other day, the wind got a nasty cough and blew away all of my business spreadsheets. That won't happen with this slate. It's like wind-resistant. I do. I write them on napkins you get from the eateries, and I use sauce packets for ink. It's not a perfect system, but it's pretty damn close. That would mean I don't have to start over. All right, deal. I lost them near the employee break area. Look for any papers near the ground, the tables, maybe even the roof. You find all 3 spreadsheets, and I'll give you the slate.
Okay. मुझे जाना है एम्प्लॉय ब्रेक एरिया ये इसकी बात नहीं कर रहे हैं मुझे लगा था ये जीनोफ्रेश वाले उसकी बात कर रहे पर नहीं अब शिट मुझे नहीं लगा था कि वो दिखाएगा इसके में खर्च हो रहा वो सब
I suppose that is ours now, eh?
ठीक है
Really so hard? Get the hell out of here.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
If you got any spare creds, I can always take them off your hands. Hey, Chief. You got any creds you can spare?
ले
Thank you kindly. You're a class bass, you know that? I'll do my best to someday pay you back. Street's honor. This isn't a donation, it's an investment. Presently, no. Pastly, no. Futurely, it's a work in progress. Depends on how this fiscal quarter goes. But it's gonna take a lot for me to upgrade. I found a primo spot next to the trawl store. I got a roof over my head and all the garbage I can eat. I can't eat everything they throw out, but I can eat enough. About 6 years. I bet you could tell by how good I am at it. It took a lot of practice and some work on my messaging. But if you got any feedback, Chief, I'd love to hear it.
ये हमारा इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेड जो हमने चुना था उसकी वजह से
Ooh, good thinking. I've been doing some of the former, but not enough of the latter. You want to know the trade secrets, huh? I don't blame you. It's a lot like real estate. Location and timing are big. You gotta be visible, but not so much that people call the guards. Oh, I totally did. Found it in the dumpster right next to a half-eaten chunk. And it was perfect timing, really. You see, the other day, the wind got a nasty cough and blew away all of my business spreadsheets. That won't happen with this slate. It's like wind-resistant. That would mean I don't have to start over. All right, deal. I lost them near the employee break area. Look for any papers near the ground, the tables, maybe even the roof. You find all 3 spreadsheets, and I'll give you the slate.
चलो इसको मैं सोच रहा हूँ अगर ये 25 जो क्रेडिट और फिर से भी देख सकते हैं ना, अगर देते जाए तो क्या होगा, कितने बार दे सकते हैं इसे, मैं वो सोच रहा हूँ. Napkin spreadsheet, March. Earnings 87, expense 78, previous month surplus 24, end of balance 33. Nice, 33 credits है इसके पास. मेरे पास exactly कितना है? 200 के कुछ ऊपर हो तो 100,000 नहीं 10,000 टाइम्स ज़्यादा है. और वो मार्च के लिए था, अप्रैल के लिए है. अनफॉर्चुनेट और एक्सपेंसेस ज़्यादा हो गए. अब बैलेंस 20 कम हो गया, 20 नहीं सॉरी 22 कम, 1/3 हो गया उसका बेचारी. और मेरे हिसाब से उस तो मांग पड़ेगा कि वो अभी करेंटली नेगेटिव में है. ओह यस, मेरे पास वो भी है ना, बाबा भूल जाता हूँ. मेरे पास ये है बूस्टर पैक में. अर्निंग 74, एक्सपेंसेस 66 क्रेडिट्स, प्रीवियस मंथ सरप्लस 11 क्रेडिट्स, 8 ज़्यादा क्रेडिट. थोड़ा और दे देता हूँ यार 2500 से बेचारी को, मेरे पास बहुत है.
Got any creds to spare? Wow, that's real class of you, Chief. A+ stuff. Now I can get my books sorted, executive style. As promised, your slate. Tell your techie friend I didn't peek inside. And even if I did, I don't know what half of it says anyway. Thanks for finding my sheets, Chief. The books were a mess without them. Chief, you're a real safety net. You put the ka-ching in catching. Oh, it's all right. Once per day is enough. I don't want you to go poor.
Oh damn.
Thanks again for the creds.
वो और हो जाएंगे 25 से. Cute.
Private sector. That's where the real money's at.
Genadine Industries. इसके अंदर भी जाके मुझे कोई
Let us
quest
stick
मिलेगा.
to business here, and hopefully business has nothing to do with Aurora.
वहाँ पे भी कुछ है. काफी जगह है यार अब यहाँ पे घूमने का.
I'm afraid I'm not in the best of spirits right now, but I'll try and help.
ये एक और quest है.
Are you kidding me? How can a bunch of plates and napkins be considered suspicious?
Because I refuse to pay Dexler and his cronies the fee to expedite the shipment's release. They're gouging us.
Just pay it. We need those supplies, so we're going to have to start serving food in paper cups. Because that's almost all we have left.
ये एक और साइड क्वेस्ट शायद. ओवन डेक्सलर के खिलाफ कोई साइड क्वेस्ट नहीं है, मुझे वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. होगा यार उसके खिलाफ कोई साइड क्वेस्ट. मुझे लगा यहाँ पे पीछे कुछ छुपा के रखेंगे. इस तरफ चलो. ये यूजिन इंडस्ट्रीज के ज़्यादा पास है. ये क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा था इसको? चल जो भी हो, जाके उसको दे देते स्लेट। और बंदी ने देखा है वैसे वो। जैसे ये हमजा ने कहा था, कुछ ज़्यादा कोई प्रोप्राइटरी डाटा ऐसा कुछ नहीं था। इंफॉर्मेशन, प्रोप्राइटरी इंफॉर्मेशन, प्रोप्राइटरी डाटा।
There's always work to be done. Make it quick. I have a deadline. Well done. It seems assigning you to this task was time well spent. And as I said when we met, time is money. Hopefully these credits will serve as adequate compensation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an operative to debrief.
2000, ठीक है? 100 XP. हीलॉस क्यों यार इतना ज़्यादा हीलॉस का क्यों कर रहा है? एक्टिविटी कैथरीन लूजियन और एक बोरियालिस भी यहाँ पर ही है ना? हाँ। एल कैथरीन लूजियन दोनों के दोनों भारी है। चलो इसके साथ शुरू करता हूँ। फिर अंडर वैली थोड़ा घूमना है यार मुझे सही में। ये क्या वेबसाइट जाना है क्या? शायद नहीं। यस, वेबसाइट ही जाना है। और इधर नीचे जाना है। कैथरीन लूजियन, ये उसकी तो बंदी नहीं है। जीनो फ्रेश मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्लांट की। नोप। उसकी डेफिनेटली नहीं है। ये है क्विक शॉप। इसके जिसका मैंने अभी अभी बोला था कि इसका साइड कुछ होगा।
Hello. I'm sorry if I sound rude, but would you mind coming back later? We're actually closed right now. I just forget to pull down the shutters. Oh, you're so kind. I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but I don't feel strong enough to talk about it right now. Perhaps another time, when I'm feeling up to it. Yes, of course. Please forgive a foolish old woman for forgetting her manners. By all means, take a look.
Oh, ये 8 सेल कर दिया। Oh damn. ठीक है। ये नॉर्मल सिर्फ हेल्थ का मुझे चाहिए। ठीक है, काफी खरीद दिया।
Hello, I'm sorry. We're actually... I'm afraid so, but I don't really want to talk about it right now. Perhaps another time, when I'm feeling up to it. I'm afraid not, but come back tomorrow and perhaps I'll be strong enough to speak to you. Right now, I can't.
Okay, तो कल आना है हमें। ठीक है, कल आता हूँ। पर पहले न्यू आइटम्स सब कुछ ले लो। नाइस। और अब वेट करते हैं। 24 hours नहीं, let's go with 12 hours. और अब पूरा इंतज़ार करो इसके, जब तक ये होता नहीं, धीरे धीरे करके, तब तक मैं थोड़ा खट्टा मीठा खा रहा हूँ. Nope, definitely नहीं. आने का तो बिल्कुल नहीं करना चाहता.
I said I'd talk to you sometime tomorrow. Please, leave me alone. No trouble at all. I understand you're just trying to be kind.
रात है अभी भी. Wait. Okay. 12 hours नहीं, 8 hours अगर करूँगा तो 6 वो नहीं, मैंने क्या 12 hours ही एकदम सही है.
Day so far.
हाँ.
You and me both.
ये अभी भी ऐसे खड़ी भी है. और शायद बाहर आई अब. Yes, अब रेडी है ये.
Oh, there you are. I'm feeling a bit better today. Sorry about all that before. The thing is, well, I lost my husband Thomas last week. He supposedly had a heart attack and fell from the upper platform. Of course, that's the official word from Neon Security. I'm not so sure they're telling me the truth. He was almost 70, but according to Dr. Manning over at Reliant, he was in good health. Heart attack, my eye. There's no way that's what happened. No, they certainly aren't. How that security officer could stand there and tell me Thomas died of a heart attack. Well, it's a damn lie is what it is. I'm sorry, this is my problem. You're just here to shop, and here I am filling your head with my conspiracy theories. Please forgive me. My husband and I opened the shop about 8 years ago. We were hoping to cater to the workers at Generdyne and Xenofresh. The business has had its ups and downs, but lately our rent has skyrocketed, so we've been forced to raise our prices. Unfortunately, the workers assumed we were becoming greedy, and as a result, we've had a couple of incidents with shoplifting and some vandalism. Honestly, well, I'm just trying to make a living. Oh my. You're the first person in this awful, awful city that's reached out to help me. Thank you. The security officer's report said they never recovered my poor Thomas's body, which means they're only assuming he had a heart attack. But instead of leaving the case open until further evidence has been discovered, they've closed the book. I want to know why. The truth is all I've ever wanted. I suppose the proper place to start would be with Neon Security's witness, Tevin Anastas, that pompous ass over at the Emporium in Neon. Just please be very careful. I don't want to end up with 2 murders on my conscience. Tevin owns the Emporium over in Bayou Plaza. He's a horribly overbearing, pretentious man who wouldn't dare set foot in the underbelly. The strange thing is, we've never had to deal with him in person. Why he'd be involved in Thomas's death is absolutely beyond me. Oh, everyone has problems with Neon Security. They're terribly corrupt, with Administrator Bayou using them as his own personal brute squad. They come in here from time to time, but apart from being forced to give them employee discounts, I've never had anything suspicious happen. Huh? Oh, goodbye.
चलो जाके उससे बात करते हैं, केविन से, एम्पोरियम का। वो डेफिनेटली उसने थोड़ा बहुत पॉम्पस है। वो टॉप 10% क्लाइंट के लिए वो शॉप है, नियॉन के टॉप 10%। एम्पोरियम किस तरफ था? जिस तरफ भी था, ये पास है ज़्यादा।
Days are too short.
सही जगह था या एकदम बगल में एम्पोरियम में।
Some would say this place represents all the worst impulses of humanity.
It's always good to see you. Quieter, much quieter. I think dealing with Headlock has convinced Seoka to back off from harassing my shop. And according to what I've heard, everyone else's. This should finally give me the time I need to concentrate on running my business, rather than wasting time looking over my shoulder. I'm not telling you a thing. I've already reported what I saw to security. Stop wasting my time and leave. Your presence is bad for business.
सही में? हमने तेरी मदद किया, तू हमसे ऐसे बात करेगा?
There's nothing to tell you. Get it through your skull. I know what you're playing at. Don't patronize me.
Oh shit.
You'd better be right. Oh my god, enough! I'll tell you what I know, if it'll get you to leave. I saw it happen. Thomas was murdered and thrown into the ocean. Afterwards, I foolishly reported the incident to security. For my efforts, I was rewarded with a gun to my head and threatened with death if I didn't keep silent. No, the officer that threatened me was completely different. And the murderer wasn't wearing a uniform. I'd wager that the murdering bastard has a friend in security that's covering things up for him. Really? Am I not allowed to leave my own shop now? If you really must know, I was going for a walk. Shocking, I'm sure. Come on. I'm not risking life and limb to save someone I barely know. There are people that get paid to do that. I'm not one of them, so I simply prioritized my own safety and didn't get involved. A lot of good that did me. It was hard to hear over the commotion, but I'm sure I heard Thomas call his attacker Russell and Rusty a few times. From what I could gather, the attacker was after credits, and Thomas refused to give him any. After that, well, Thomas went for a swim. God, no. I've seen him around here and there, but if he ever were to come into my shop, I tell him to leave immediately. In fact, I would never even talk to someone like him. I have no business dealing with petty criminals or Aurora addicts. Where else would someone like him be, He stays at the sleep crates near Madame Sauvage's place. In any case, when you confront him, my name cannot be mentioned. I very much dislike sharing Thomas's briny fate. And with that, I must insist you leave me in peace. That is, of course, unless you'd like to make a hefty purchase.
Nope. मैं डेकोरेटिंग ज़्यादा उसमें कुछ नहीं हो। दूसरी साइड हाँ देखें तो कहाँ पे था ये स्लीप क्रेट? पास में ही होना चाहिए एक्चुअली, आगे जाके ये दाई तरफ ही राइट को ही होना चाहिए।
Hey, buddy, why don't you throw a few credits my way, huh? Help a guy out, yeah?
Oh, yes.
End up in the ocean? What the hell are you... Wait, no. He told me that everything was taken care of. No one would know. Listen, you gotta hear me out. I never meant to do anything. It was an accident. A friend, an old buddy in security. But that's all you're getting from me. I'd rather take my chances with you than with him. Why else? I needed some creds for Aurora, and everyone knows he and his wife run that shitty little shop. All they do is rip people off. He was bound to have creds. I got in a fight with Thomas. I asked him for some creds, but the bastard wouldn't give me anything. Things got out of hand. He ended up falling off the upper platform. It was an accident, I swear. Then I called my buddy in security and told him what happened. He took care of everything after that. Hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a rat. Listen, I messed up, I know that. But nothing can change what's already done. Just let me go and I'll disappear forever. No one will ever see me again. No one even needs to know I'm alive. Just... come on, just let me go.
No. मैं इसे मारने के लिए नहीं आया हूँ यहाँ पे। पता नहीं वो बंदी चाहती या हमें चाहती कि हम इसे मारे कि नहीं। बात करने से तो लगता नहीं है।
Oh my God. You don't need to worry. No one will ever see me again. I swear it. I'll never come back. I swear.
ओ, उसका मैं जानना चाहूँगा यार, कौन है वो बंदा? सिक्योरिटी से देखते हैं क्या बोलती है ये। उसे छोड़ना सही होगा या सही था उसके हिसाब से, या फिर मार देना चाहिए था?
Thomas didn't die of a heart attack. That's a total lie. Please, tell me everything you know. I want to hear it all. I knew it. I just knew that I was being fed lies. Nothing added up right from the start. Neon security. How can they sleep at night and act like my husband's life wasn't worth anything? My husband's killer. Did you find him? What happened to him? Rusty. I believe he was one of the Generdyne workers that would come around and cause trouble. Steal things, vandalize, or the like. They were a rowdy bunch. My husband usually handled the troublemakers and became well acquainted with Rusty and his so-called friends. Vandalism and shoplifting is one thing, but murder? I just never thought things could go this far. So, what did you do with Rusty? Well, I guess I don't much care for what you did with him, as long as he paid for what he did. And about security. Did you find out which officer is behind the cover-up? It's for the best, I suppose. Going after security is suicide for us both. Knowing the truth is vindication enough. In a weird way, I'm... relieved? No, that's not the right word. I guess I'm just glad that I know the truth, even if it won't bring my husband back to me. I never would have figured out the truth without you. I have credits for you here.
एक्सेप्ट कर लेता हूँ।
Of course, I want to thank you for everything. You're the only person to show me kindness in this city. You've helped me out more than you can know. Now that I know the truth, I think I can start focusing on healing. Or trying to, at least. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
5500 बाप रे बाप बोरियालिस नहीं सारा मॉर्गन नहीं बोरियालिस ही चलो ऊपर चलते हैं वापस तो बैड वो सिक्योरिटी वाले के बारे में नहीं पता लगा सके मेरे हिसाब से कुछ तरीका है पता लगाने का सिक्योरिटी का कौन है मैंने ठीक से नहीं किए होंगे स्टेप्स वो पता लगाने के लिए Astral Mirage, na? Astral Lounge. Wally Alpha. क्या है? या Wall 2 Alpha? ना Wally Alpha होगा नाम.
Neon, the house that Aurora has built.
VIP balcony.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
You're welcome. Well, shit. पूरे दूसरे साइड से जाना था.
Feeling the music?
बात क्यों नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ ओके
Yeah, sorry, I don't do autographs. Now that would be something new for a change. You can't even imagine how many people ask for an autograph or picture after we've been modding all night. It gets really annoying. Programming the beats? Turning the dials? Come on, stay with me here. Oh, so it's my fault. I suppose next you're going to tell me it's okay for fans to start stealing stuff too. My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag. Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for a while and harmonize with the universe. There's music out there, you know, if you listen. The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling. I got close to that state a few times, but reality and responsibility has always managed to pull me back. I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. By the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy. Hope you're enjoying the music at the lounge. Oh man. Wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up. Songs, lyrics, poems, all of my thoughts, basically. We're talking 3 years of stuff. It's not like I can just rewrite everything. Some of those moments of inspiration are long gone, out of my mind. That's why I write them down. The thing is, I perform here at the lounge every single night, which means I can't repeat the same set over and over. I have to keep it real.
ठीक है, मेरे पास बहुत पैसा है पर फिर भी.
Hey, don't worry about it. If you find that music slate, I'll shunt you some credits. Make it worth your time. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around, okay? Well, most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. Doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut. Sound safe.
Okay, नीचे चलते हैं. माइका यूफोरिका मैन. यूफोरिका में मैं कभी घुसा हूँ कि नहीं याद नहीं आ रहा. मुझे मालूम है वो वेबसाइट में नहीं, जो मैं सोच रहा हूँ वो मैडम सवाज कुछ है. यूफोरिका के अंदर मुझे नहीं लगता मैं गया हूँ कभी.
No, I tried Aurora once. I did not enjoy the experience.
Oh, definitely आया हूँ यहाँ पे वॉरलॉर्ड से बात करने के लिए.
Plenty of space in the members' lounge today. Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace. Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey as they experience the joy of Aurora. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration. Sorry, no. Aurora sales are only permitted through the Astral Lounge. We simply provide a safe haven for you to enjoy it in peace. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera.
5000 जानता था. Reasonable fee बिल्कुल नहीं होगा.
Not only will you be able to experience one of the most exclusive Aurora lounges in Neon, you also have access to our private bar. The bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells some rather unique items. It's a specialty alcoholic beverage only served here at Euphorica. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
खरीद लेता हूँ.
A wise choice. Here's your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. If you need anything else, please, don't hesitate to ask. Of course, I recommend our house specialty, the Chimera. It's a unique triple-layer drink that I believe you'll find quite delightful. It consists of mild cold soju on the top, a thin layer of fruit liqueur in the middle, and a strong dark soju at the bottom. The initial mildness of Chimera slowly warms the senses, which rapidly transitions into a sudden burst of sweetness from the fruit liqueur. This sweetness braces the palate for the impact of the much stronger, robust finish. It's a drink of my own design. I see. I'd be willing to divulge this information for the right price.
Persuade or या फिर
When clients come to my bar, they expect a certain amount of discretion. Eroding their trust is not something I'm willing to do for free.
Okay, 1,500 ज़्यादा नहीं है.
Because when you work the bar, your clients tend to be more honest than they'd like to be. And besides, information isn't a drink that you can sample. Thank you for your business. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage's. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term. Either way, he's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me. He's one of the usual lowlifes you'll find at Madame Savage's. He's also a very fervent admirer of Miss Borealis and her work. It wouldn't surprise me if that admiration extended to her possessions. For fans like him, trinkets and mementos are a way to get closer to the one they admire. Fallen stardust.
Okay, काफी बात हो गई.
May all your journeys be safe.
चलो.
You good?
Yep, I'm good. अब यहाँ से निकल रहा हूँ मैं.
Hey, don't funny stuff.
चलो मैडम सवाजिस में जाना है. यहाँ पर मैं कई बार जा चुका हूँ. Sauvages.
Every smuggler I have ever worked with had a perverse affection for this place.
चलो सेव करो.
I do not understand it.
But Borealis works with anyone. Mate, I love her music so much. You're a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats. And I love her. Got a track in me head right now. Boom! 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 Yeah, hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone. Yeah, which is why it pains me to be here and not in the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly. A fan, mate. I'm way more than that. I've been following her career since her club hopping days. I know every song, every lyric, and every beat. I can probably tell you the number of hairs on her head, if you cared about that sort of thing. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing weird about it. I just vibe with her music on like a cellular level. You understand? In fact, I've made a whole bloody career out of following that woman. Hell, I probably know that bird better than she knows herself. It's the way she makes the colours dance. With most beats, you get these colourful flashes, and the world gets all wavy, like. But Borealis makes the Aurora dance like nothing I've ever seen. Her mods puts out a spectrum of colours that don't even exist. When she hits those high notes, and you're completely zoned, you don't just ride the wave, you steer it. So you get it then? Borealis's mods are an experience. Every note is like a set of hands lifting you up into the zone real gentle-like. And when it peaks, it's like you reached a whole new state of being. Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it.
No, Aurora, बिल्कुल नहीं.
Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her?
Oh, damn.
Right. She don't even know who I am. Yeah. I do want what's best for her.
ओह ये 6 ही करना होगा और कोई चांस.
Shows what you know. Even her worst zoned out ramblings are freaking gems.
Yeah.
I'm keeping this late. Me and Borealis, we got a connection. I'm not letting you mess with that. A good song can play on repeat for hours, mate. There's no way. This slate. I didn't steal anything. Borealis always says her music belongs to her fans. So I just took what was mine. Nah. I'll just cite the oldest law in the book. Finders, keepers. I'm not giving up this slate. Sure.
मैं इसे अरोरा बिल्कुल नहीं देना चाहता.
Have you been to the Astral Lounge? Mate, there's no... This slate brings...
बिल्कुल नहीं. पर और कोई चारा नहीं है लगता है.
Well, if you bloody had any, maybe we could talk. Later.
कुछ भी नहीं करने दे रहा ये. मेरे पास अरोरा भी नहीं है. लोड करो यार.
This song's got me so zoned.
कहाँ जा रहा है?
Mate, I love her music so much. You a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats. And I love her. Got a track in my head right now. Boom! 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 Yeah, you hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone.
Help you out with Aurora? No, Aurora बिल्कुल नहीं.
Yeah, which is why it pains me to be here and not in the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly. A fan? Mate, I'm way more than that. I've been following her career since her club hopping days. I know every song, every lyric, and every beat. I can probably tell you the number of hairs on her head, if you cared about that sort of thing. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing weird about it. I just vibe with her music on like a cellular level. You understand? In fact, I've made a whole bloody career out of following that woman. Hell, I probably know that bird better than she knows herself. It's the way she makes the colours dance. With most beats, you get these colourful flashes, and the world gets all wavy like. But Borealis makes the aurora dance like nothing I've ever seen. Her mods puts out a spectrum of colours that don't even exist. When she hits those high notes, and you're completely zoned, you don't just ride the wave, you steer it. So you get it then? Borealis's mods are an experience. Every note is like a set of hands lifting you up into the zone, real gentle-like. And when it peaks, it's like you reached a whole new state of being. Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it. I didn't steal anything. Borealis always says her music belongs to her fans. So I just took what was mine. I don't know. I think it is. I'm not giving up this slate.
फिर से थोड़ा हटका हुआ है, हटा हुआ है। एक मिनट रुकना, सेव करो परसुएट करने से पहले। और फिर
Have you been to the Astral Lamp, mate? There's this slate.
परसुएट।
Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her? Yeah, I do want what's best for her.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a point. I don't want to cross a boundary.
Okay.
I don't
Yes.
want that. She should know I appreciate her. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Okay, you can have the slate. But next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats the piss out of my brain.
इस बार आसानी से हो गया। पिछली बार मैं कुछ खरीद नहीं पा रहा था। मेरे पास अरोरा भी नहीं था, मैं जाके पूरा खरीदना नहीं चाहता था। इससे अरोरा तो पहली बात देना ही नहीं चाहता था मैं। अब एस्ट्रल लाउंज पे जाके उसे दे देते हैं। उतना दूर जाना होगा पूरा। इसके अंदर कभी नहीं गया हूँ, वोलाई होटल के अंदर। ना इसके अंदर गया हूँ, ये सिक्योरिटी HQ के अंदर भी नहीं गया हूँ। काफ़ी ज़्यादा और साइड क्वेस्ट होंगे मेरे हिसाब से यहाँ पे, जहाँ पे मैंने नहीं किया अब तक। पर अभी के लिए पहले इसको देता हूँ, फिर वायु से बात करूँगा।
Neon is for indulgence and decadence. Disgusted.
ओह, मैं अपना बूस्टर यहाँ पे इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकता। ओके, हाँ सी आउट है। मुझे बूस्टर इस्तेमाल नहीं करने देगा ये गेम, और नहीं करने दिया यहाँ पे।
Hey there, what's up?
Yeah. Oh, finally.
I'm a little stoned right now. So, let's take it slow, okay? Fun, really. Although, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They can get pretty possessive. Doesn't matter if it's my things or my time. Yeah, it's not all bad. Love can be toxic, or it can be beautiful. Sometimes people just confuse the two. But sounds like it all worked out in the end. I've got my slate, which means the people will get their trip. Inspiration's like a wave. Sometimes it's hard to catch it before the break. That's what this slate is. A still wave. A feeling frozen in time. And I appreciate you bringing it back to me. Yeah, it looked like nothing was downloaded or tampered with. I'm almost glad it was taken by a fan instead of a competitor. Would have been awful to lose that thing. I was working on a brand new concept piece about floating into the center of existence. I'm not feeling it yet. I'm still working out the last few sections, but eventually I'll give it a spin in the Astral Lounge. Thanks again for finding that thing. Next time, I'll try and keep an eye on it. See you on the flip.
Okay, यहाँ से जा सकता हूँ क्या मैं? नहीं जा सकता, of course. पूरा गोल घूमना होगा बायू से बात करने के लिए.
Move along.
Oh, nice. चलो देखते हैं.
What's so important that you need to interrupt my busy schedule?
तू कुछ busy नहीं है, चुप रह.
Yeah? I wouldn't normally bother with idle chatter, but that's such a ridiculous question. I'm going to gift you with a response. I don't own Neon. Neon is the property of Xenofresh Fisheries, of which I just happen to be the CEO and the major majority stakeholder. Now, if you'd care to take a moment to dissect that statement in your tiny little mind, I'm confident you'll discover the answer to your question. Not that it's any of your business, but yes, I'm the administrator of Neon. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with the job. But do you want to know my favorite? One snap of my finger and people who ask too many questions get thrown off of the upper platform. I love that one.
मेरे साथ ट्राई कर. सारे के सारे जो भेजेगा मेरे पीछे मर जाएंगे और फिर मैं तुझे मार दूंगा वो. बक बक कर रहा है.
Well, that was riveting.
कोई क्वेस्ट भी नहीं दे रहा है, बकवास बंदा. मेरा समय बर्बाद हुआ उससे ज़्यादा. चलो यहाँ से निकलते हैं अब. अब एक है जेनेवीव, वहाँ पे जाता हूँ मैं थोड़ा. जेनेवीव के लिए कहाँ से? उससे पहले नियॉन सिक्योरिटी HQ है ना, ये इसका भी देख लेता हूँ.
I do admire what Bayou has built for himself here.
Get lost. Get out of my face. If you want to gawk at something, take it to the Astral Lounge.
You know I went to chef school? This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Oh. 124, 31.
What the big deal is. I could get a clean shot. Bang.
This better be good. If you're here to report a crime, you're gonna have to deal with it yourself. Neon Security's all booked up for the day. Oh, okay. So that's your opinion, is it?
Yep.
Right now, I'm dealing with a stabbing in Ebside, a junkie ready to toss himself off the platform, 2 robberies, and a stripped spaceship. So unless you're here to tell me that the trade tower is about to fall into the ocean, it can probably wait, right? Why don't you cut the crap, okay? If you're deliberately trying to waste my time, I have no problem throwing you into one of our cells.
Well, this has been enlightening. Explains a great deal about Neon. Thank you for your time, officer.
Look, you've already wasted too much of my time. So why don't you take off and deal with your problems on your own? I don't know. You willing to pay me or what? What a coincidence. Nothing I can't stand more than a nosy civilian. Watch yourself. I have my eyes on you.
एक मिनट रुकना, मैं इसे क्यों दूं 1000 रुपए? Oh damn. Yes. ये सारा लूंगा मैं. इसमें भले ही कुछ ना हो, पर यहाँ पे कुछ हो सकता है. चलो ये एक्सपर्ट वाला करते हैं. ये हो गया. और फिर इसके साथ उम्मीद करता हूँ नप ये वाला नहीं होगा, तो ये वाला शायद. नप ये भी नहीं है, पर ये है. ये और ये हो गया. और इसके साथ सबसे बाहर वाला भी हो गया. अब सिर्फ सबसे अंदर वाला बचा बस. हो गया, सारे ही हो गए. इतना आसान था ये. ओह शिट. ओके ओके, धन्यवाद. ये मैंने ध्यान ही नहीं दिया.
And succeed at that before we are discovered.
कुछ भी नहीं था इसमें. फायदा क्या हुआ करने का? ऊपर. ये एक जेल है. इस जेल में भी देखे थोड़ा. कुछ नहीं है. और यहाँ पे वो यानिक का था. ओह, और भी है जगह यहाँ पे. Nope, not interested, not interested. Definitely not interested. सारे बहुत cheap है. तो उसका कोई जरूरत नहीं.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have let an outpost.
Right by off-world eats.
He goes down there. The pirates use them as
Knock
squad
yourself
operating
out.
bases.
Just
all
minimize
over
the witnesses,
settlement
for
systems.
God's sake. All of us owe you. We'll never forget.
Cooking station.
This is the life. Yeah.
ये सारे steal करने का.
I get paid to kill disciples. If this is a dream, don't you dare wake up.
निकलो. मुझे जो मेन चाहिए था मुझे मिल गया.
You didn't hear this from me. But those inflicted mercenaries? The factions...
ये सब छोड़ो. कहाँ पर है? 3 stars. वो ट्रेड वाला कहाँ है? ट्रेड हटा दे. 3 star नहीं. 3 star कलेक्टिव वो अलग है.
We need to move some merch. This is the place. Now we're getting somewhere.
Sell. Miscellaneous. No. ठीक है. Buy.
And here I thought you were just wasting.
Ammo. ले लो सारा. $19,000 कुछ ज़्यादा ही कर दिया मैंने. Miscellaneous. ये हुई ना बात. उसके पास अभी भी 11,000 हैं. इसमें से कुछ नहीं बेचना मुझे, इसमें से भी कुछ नहीं बेचना है, इसमें से यस पैक्स नाइस, हेलमेट्स नहीं, पैक से भी नहीं, वेपन्स से कटर बेस्ट बाय यस। स्पेशल ये सारे बेच दो। बाय एमो यस। ओ ठीक है ले लेता हूँ ये, और फिर वेपन्स बेचो बेचो। इयॉन ये देखना पड़ेगा, इसकी जरूरत नहीं है, कुछ नहीं करता है तो इसकी जरूरत नहीं है, और इसकी जरूरत नहीं है। ये सब भी पूरा हो गया। I'm interested in doing work for the trade authority.
Really? You? Okay, sure. First, get on out of here because this isn't a recruitment station. Seriously, check out one of the mission boards if you want to run cargo for us. Jobs are for whatever's listed. And if running cargo's not your thing, then that's too bad because that's what we've got. Yeah. Various employers post jobs to the mission boards for people like you to take up. For example, the Trade Authority pays pilots to run cargo. You'll find them in bars, usually near spaceports throughout the settled systems. You got the money.
Okay, चलो।
If you
कुछ सारा मॉर्गन नहीं, एक्टिविटीज कहाँ गया ये देखे जरा।
Anything else? Make sure
56 यहाँ पे
Live your best life. We'll be here when you
destroy the Crimson Fleet wing at deliver anti-venom। ठीक है, ओ ये दो हैं सप्लाई मार्केट। आई मीन ये बुरे नहीं है, ये सारे मैं कर लूँगा। यस स्पेशली क्योंकि ये इसके दो हैं, मोंटारा है उसका। Okay.
They do say the hardest part is showing up. And I've done that.
It's nice to see you today.
अगर यहाँ पे कोई भी quest नहीं मिला
Some other time then.
तो फिर वो उसका करता हूँ।
Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room? I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced. We have finally appointed spacious suites, all featuring fantastic amenities. Best of all, each room is security protected with an encrypted password-locked door. So, you can rest easy at night. Nope, no catch. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits.
I highly doubt that.
Well, almost every business in Neon is subject to ridiculous fees and taxes. They claim that it's because Neon occupies such a prime location, having close proximity to Ryujin and all of the other megacorporations. But I think you and I both know that's not true at all. No miracle, just some good old-fashioned ingenuity. But that's a story for another time. So, can I book you a room for the night? To tell you the truth, not really. And that's one of the consequences with the arrangement between Administrator Bayou and myself. He won't hassle me, but there's nothing I can do about my guests being hassled. The last tenant I had was arrested for spitting on the street. As you can imagine, business is not exactly booming. Luckily, I have more than enough capital to cover my expenses, but it still sucks. Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you in on my secret. For now, it'll just have to remain a mystery. Sorry. I just need some time to see if I can trust you. I'm sure you understand. Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights. Sorry.
Okay.
You mean the stuff Bayou leaves out of the brochures? Don't mind at all. Neon has 4 main districts. The ones where Bayou wants you to spend your credits are Bayou Plaza and Ikuchi Market. Those are the glitzy parts of town. Bayou Plaza is the section outside my doors, from the trade tower to the spaceport. Ikuchi Market runs from the Starport Terminal to Ryujin Tower. Not quite as glamorous as the plaza, but still expensive. Then there's Upside, running the perimeter of the upper platform. Probably not the best spot for tourists. Finally, you have the Underbelly, the working class's domain under our feet. Not much down there, but industry and a few random shops. Oh, you noticed that little thing? Yeah, that's Bayou's crown jewel. First of all, you have the Astral Lounge, flowing with Aurora, attracting every tourist within light years of Volii. Then you have exorbitantly priced offices for every megacorp, besides Ryujin, with Xenofresh Fisheries square at the top. And like the cherry at the top of his ego sundae, Bayou's got his private penthouse. I don't even want to think about what goes on up there. No, I don't think so. Ebside's filled with a few decent clubs, like Madame Sauvage's place and Euphorica. You should check them out. Just watch your back. It's gang territory, which means Neon security tends to ignore what goes on in there. Most of the underbelly is taken up by Xenofresh and Generdyne's facilities, but there are a few hidden gems you might want to check out. Actually, I'd recommend checking out Off-World Eats. Cosmos and Lee run that place. They're a couple of great guys. Sounds good. Let me know if you need anything else. I have one all set and ready to go.
कितने का पर?
Are you planning on an extended stay or just one night?
1 week, ठीक है?
That's great. I know you'll enjoy your stay here.
आप बताइए?
Welcome, off-worlder, to the Hotel Volii. Your home away from home here on Neon.
Oh shit.
Our beds are comfortable.
कहाँ पर है मेरा?
Welcome to the Hotel Volii. I've got one with your name on it. How long are you planning on staying?
माफ करना.
Remember, we always have plenty. Are you here to book a room? Maybe after you've rent. Sorry, I just.
Okay. मैंने 1 हफ्ते के लिए लिया हुआ
If I
है.
can help you while you're visiting Neon.
और ये मालूम है क्या? देख लेता हूँ ये.
Let us stick to business here, and hopefully business has nothing to do with Aurora.
Please. 1 घंटे के लिए सिर्फ.
Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
मैं विजिट कर चुका हूँ रेंटेड. सही में. बुकिंग स्टेशन. ये जो भी है. मुझे ज़्यादा देर तक नहीं करना है, इसे छोड़ो. नहीं. अनदर शिफ्ट बिल्कुल भी नहीं करना चाहता. लॉबी। जल्दी से ये करता हूँ फिर एक मिनट रुकना एक नहीं ये नहीं मैंने मिशंस लिए थे ना एंटी वेनन 4 days 21 hours है। ओके ये 2 करूँगा फिर इसके लिए समय लगेगा ये समय नहीं लगना चाहिए। अभी के लिए मैं थोड़ा यूफोरिका के लाउंज के लिए जो मैंने पैसे दिए हैं वो देखना चाहता हूँ। और मैडम सवाज से भी थोड़ा बात कर लेता हूँ। ये मेरे हिसाब से मैडम सवाज है।
Love the vibe in this city.
New customer. Bienvenue. Before you order, I have 2 simple rules you need to know. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Good. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good? Ça c'est bon? Oh, well, thank you very much for the compliment. I'm told my family tree traces itself back to Europe, on Earth. Specifically the region known as France. A long and proud history, no? Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told. A rare commodity in Epside. I like you already. So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick? It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As though the universe itself was resting her lips on yours. My own personal creation. You want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage. That's how things work in my place. Of course, of course. Anything for my special new customer.
Oh damn. काफी चीजें बेच रही है पर इनमें से कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए।
Unfortunately, that will have to remain my secret for now. It's safe if the identities of the involved parties remain anonymous. Let's just say I was owed a substantial debt, and the bar was how I got paid, and leave it at that. On my home planet, we have beautiful beaches. And during certain times of the year, the ocean lights up in beautiful spectrums of color. Now, science will tell you that this is from tiny microscopic organisms that are emitting bioluminescent light. But I believe it's so much more. I think it's a dance, a celebration. It's nature's way of giving thanks to the sun for nourishment. It's breathtaking. That is the essence of velocity. It's a toast to nature and all its splendid wonders. A sudden merger of humankind to the cosmos.
Okay.
Administrator Bayou has forbidden any place other than the Astral Lounge from selling Aurora. Now, if Euphorica wants to sell it in their members' lounge, or Legrand wants to mix it into blend, that's their choice. Moi? I prefer to stay off of Bayou's radar and keep Neon security off my back.
Okay.
Au revoir.
Yes? What?
चलो निकलते हैं यार। वो मैंने जो मिशंस लिए हैं वो करते हैं। स्पेशली ये वाले। नहीं, ये नहीं, ये दो। एंटी वेनन। मेरे पास एंटी वेनन है भी किया कि नहीं पता नहीं। लग रहा तो है क्योंकि कुछ बोल रहा नहीं है मुझे खरीदने के लिए।
I hope Cora doesn't get too much of
नोरा के बारे में कौन बात कर रहा था? सैम को यहाँ पे क्या कर रहा है?
Of all the places in the galaxy, only Neon can make me feel so damn oily. And you dealt with its absolute worst. Ryujin, Infinity LTD, all of it. You doing all right? That was a lot. Of course you are. You're tougher than me. How come no matter how advanced society gets, we still just can't help coming up with new horrors to inflict on ourselves? Mechs, xeno-warfare, and now this neural amp tech. I swear, it's the worst yet. Thank God you put a stop to it.
Nothing good would come.
Amen to that. With a piece of work like Ryujin, I know there isn't a good person to put in charge. I mean, I guess Masako's better than Ularu Chen. But you just know if violence, or being just plain evil, was the path of least resistance, then Masako would pick it same as Ularu. You're right. I know you're right. Well, the whole damned affair is over. Thank God.
ये क्यों है मेरे साथ? ये दोनों बल्कि मैंने सिर्फ एंड्रेशिया को अपने साथ रखा था। जो भी चलते हैं अभी ये बंदी का नाम भूल गया मैं ऑलरेडी। डिलीवर मोंटारा लूना। एक्चुअली ये सब करने की जरूरत नहीं है। God damn it, मेरे पास सही में बहुत कम है। मुझे सही में इसको शिपयार्ड में जाके इसका ज़्यादा अच्छा करना होगा। कहाँ जाना है? यहाँ पे ना। और नहीं 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 इधर। यस मैंने पूरा का पूरा इंजन में डाला हुआ था।
Welcome to the 3-Star Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
आधा हो गया ये।
Alright.
हो गया ना स्कैन? अब मुझे जाने दो वैगनर फार्म। एग्जिट शिप। कहाँ है वो? 242 XP। ओह, दोनों का मिल गया एक साथ। यही करना था बस। नाइस। कॉकपिट। मिशन। यस। इसका देखते हैं कहाँ पे जाना है। और डेफिनेटली नहीं जा सकता इतना दूर। ओलंपस तक जा सकता हूँ बस। Nope, not interested. क्या? ठीक है, अब बस एक और जंप करना है। पॉलीगॉन ए, यहाँ पे कहाँ पे? ओह, कहीं पे भी जो बस जंप करना है। यस।
Hostility will not be tolerated.
चलो। ओह शिट। जा। Oh. जा। Oh fuck, मेरे पास कोई भी नहीं है। Engines. Yes. Nope. ये बकवास गया। नहीं। Oh shit. Oh shit, इसे भागने मत दो। और यहाँ पे इससे मारो। दो और हैं अभी भी। कहाँ पर है? नहीं प्लीज। अरे यार, बस एक ही बचा था। मैं कर सकता हूँ ये। बड़े वाले को पहले मारो। हाँ। अकेला हूँ क्या यहाँ पे? यार, छोटे वालों को पहले मारना होगा क्या मुझे? इसकी मदद करो यार। वो पीछे छुप गया, बहुत अच्छे। मैं किसी को भी नहीं मार पा रहा हूँ यार, क्या हो रहा है? मैं एक बंदे के पीछे जा रहा था, वो पता नहीं कहाँ छुप गया। मैं पूरा गोल घूमते जा रहा हूँ मैं, ये दिखता ही नहीं है मुझे। फाइनली दिखा। ड्राइव किया मैं, चाहूँ भी तो स्पीड आगे ना। जल्दी से ओ यार, शील्ड आ जा वापस। शील्ड ऑफ है, बहुत अच्छे। अरे यार, आजा मेरी तरफ। शील्ड को वापस लाना है। हाँ, नहीं, मुझे छुपना है। बूस्ट मेरा आ रहा नहीं है। ओके। हाँ, अब वो छुप गया था, ये बस एक ही दिखा रहा था, वो मुझे लेफ्ट साइड मेरे ऊपर दिखा रहा था उसको। तो इसको क्यों नहीं कर रहा ये? ऑन में क्या लोड करो। जा हाँ, मारो। इसको नाइस। फिर एक और ये नहीं। ओके, अब बस एक ही बचा है। ओह शिट।
Not everyone would have stuck their necks out for a patrol. Thanks. Any way we can repay you?
Repair kit.
Done? We gotta resume our patrol. Stay safe.
अब देखें तो इसके सारे चीज़ें कहाँ पर हैं। एक मिनट, एक मेरे सामने ही होना चाहिए। 2000 1000 ना, ये मिनरल डिपॉजिट है। ठीक है, सब कुछ ले लूँगा यार, सब कुछ चलता है अभी के लिए तो। क्रिम्सन फ्लीट रीपर, ये मेरे हिसाब से बॉस था। जो भी हो, अभी के लिए बाकी सब कुछ निकालो और पूरा का पूरा इंजन में डालो। मुझे थोड़ा जल्दी चलना है। और कहाँ पे हैं ये सारे? 3000, 4000, 2000, तो वो पहले ये कितना दूर है? ओह शिट शिट शिट, ओ बाबा बचा। और फिर 2 और बचे ना बस। Some Fleet Phantom, ये आखिरी है। अभी करंट क्या है? आइकॉन 1 में है वो। Shit. सही बोलूं तो मुझे पहली बात अपना पूरा रीसेट करना है। अब रीसेट क्या बोल रहा हूँ, हील करना है अपने इसको, और उसके साथ साथ लॉज नहीं, मुझे अपना अपग्रेड भी करना है। ग्रैब ड्राइव स्पेशली थोड़े वो डालने हैं, क्या बोलते हैं।
Is the city meant to inspire or intimidate? Perhaps it depends on your reason for being here.
Yes, I do.
And here's your new... Sure thing.
You are modify
Sure. How about it?
Okay. और अब इसका देखें तो क्या लगा सकता हूँ इसके ऊपर। यहाँ नीचे भी कुछ नहीं लगा सकता। और शिप बिल्डर में पहले जाना है ना जी। कैनन डाल दो। एक मिनट रुकना, ये क्या है? मिसाइल लॉन्चर, सप्रेसर। इससे पहली बात निकालो। यहाँ पे ये कितना डैमेज करता है? 4934 ना, क्लास ए मिसाइल लॉन्चर। उससे ज़्यादा अच्छा अगर कोई मिला मिसाइल लॉन्चर। लग रहा नहीं है उससे ज़्यादा अच्छा कोई मिलने वाला है। ये है पार्टिकल कैनन, अल्फा बीम, ऑल डैमेज शील्ड डैमेज काफ़ी अच्छा करता है, पर मुझे को थोड़ा मिसाइल लॉन्चर चाहिए। यस, क्लास सी, शिट। क्लास ए मैं कर सकता हूँ अभी बस। और ये आखिरी क्लास ए, ड्रोन बीम नहीं, ये जी यहाँ पे भी डालो। ये क्या है? ऑटो प्रोजेक्टर, बैलिस्टिक हल एंड ईएम सिस्टम्स ना। ये क्या है मालूम नहीं है क्या है एग्जैक्टली। पहली बात हील टाइप है कि क्या है? ये है वैसे ऑब्लिटरेटर ऑटो प्रोजेक्टर ना। ऑटो प्रोजेक्टर मॉलर, ठीक है यही लगाता हूँ अभी के लिए। और फिर इसके ऊपर डालता हूँ थोड़ा एब्स डेमोस। यहाँ पे एक और डेमोस डाल दो। इंजन रिपेयर रेट ठीक है, हल क्रू कैपेसिटी नहीं, पावर जनरेटर नहीं। ये क्या है? ग्रैब थ्रस्ट नहीं। वेपन असाइनमेंट, हाँ ओके ओके। W0 लॉन्चर नहीं मालूम है क्या। वेपन्स डाल सकता हूँ क्या इसके ऊपर? नहीं, शिट। और कहाँ पे डाल सकता हूँ वेपन्स? इधर रिएक्टर्स नहीं, शील्ड्स नहीं। मुझे ये थोड़ा चेंज करना होगा। ये निकालो, ये निकालो और इसके ऊपर स्ट्रक्चरल कुछ डालना होगा। नॉट व्हाट आई वांट। तो इससे ज़्यादा अच्छा कुछ अभी मिलेगा नहीं शायद। बहुत अच्छे, कुछ भी नहीं डाल सकता मैं इसके ऊपर स्ट्रक्चरल में। और ये है ना स्ट्रक्चरल डायमोस हेल शायद। नहीं नहीं, नहीं इसके ऊपर और कुछ नहीं है। तो बेस्ट जो है वो मेरे हिसाब से ये है डायमोस हेल्थ। अगर मैं यहाँ पे वेपन डाल सकता हूँ तो नहीं डाल सकता। नॉट गुड नॉट गुड नॉट गुड। शील्ड और इसे यहाँ से निकालो क्योंकि मुझे यहाँ पे डालना है हथियारों को। अपैरेंटली वो नहीं डाल सकता मैं। बहुत अच्छे। Nope. Come on, please. यार मिसाइल लॉन्चर डाल दो। कॉकपिट नहीं, एब्स। इंजीनियरिंग पे ठीक है, इधर डालो इसे इंजीनियरिंग बे को, और यहाँ पे एक नहीं, एडिट वेपन्स। कुछ भी नहीं डाल सकता यार सही में, मैं कहीं पे भी जगह नहीं है। यहाँ पे एक लेज़र डाल देता हूँ। इलेक्ट्रॉन बीम, इलेक्ट्रॉन बीम, ठीक है। हाँ 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 हाँ, ये है। ठीक है, देखते हैं इसके साथ कैसे जाता है।
Nothing for us to do.
ओ, मेन चीज जो मैं करना चाहता था भूल ही गया। ग्रैब ड्राइव, वेपन नहीं, शील्ड्स, ग्रैब ड्राइव्स, ये है ना। इससे ज़्यादा अच्छा नहीं कर सकता यहाँ पे, इससे अच्छा मिलेगा नहीं कोई। गलत जगह पे आया हूँ मैं।
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need it.
Shit. कुछ भी करने से पहले सेव कर दो। अब फिर चलते हैं। ऑल डन भाई, स्ट्रीम में स्वागत है, पर मैं अभी थोड़ा ओह शिट, मेरा बहुत ही खराब जा रहा है स्टार्ट ये। शिट, क्या बकवास है ये, सही में बहुत ही बकवास। ओह जा। नहीं, टारगेट लॉक, शील्ड, काफी आसान हो गया ये, आसानी से हुआ ये, सही बोलो तो। क्या अब ये एग्जिट टारगेटिंग? हाँ, धन्यवाद। अब जाके हम फ्री रेंजर का वो करते हैं। एक्चुअली नहीं 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 नहीं, बंदी कहाँ है? रेजा सेव कर दिया था पहले से ही मैंने, पर ये किस्मत अच्छी थी कि अच्छे से किया ये, सही बोला तो। वैसे आपका दिन कैसे गया वॉल्टन भाई? सब कुछ ठीक गया? आज भी कैलिस्थेनिक्स हुआ? कैलिस्थेनिक्स नहीं, क्या बोलते, क्रॉसफिट हुआ जिम में, या क्या हुआ आज? या फिर आज सिर्फ नॉर्मल अपना रनिंग है? यहाँ पे कोई शिप का है क्या? अब कुछ भी नहीं है शिप से रिलेटेड यहाँ पे। I'm sure it is.
The services deck is in the heart of the plaza.
ये अकेला सिटी में इसके दो दोस्तों में से एक को ढूंढ रहे हैं ना हम अभी, तो चल के देखते हैं ये यहाँ पर है भी कि नहीं। वॉल्टन भाई आपने बोला नहीं यार जिम में क्या आपने किस्मत नहीं स्किल बोलते हैं, स्किल नहीं सेव का इस्तेमाल करना बोलते हैं उसे, पर इस बार लकी था, सब कुछ इतना आसानी से हो गया। ये पहली बार मैंने एक्चुअली ये
I have spent far too much time here. I do not recommend it.
वो पहली बार वो जो आज से मैंने टारगेटिंग का किया ना, उसकी मेरे हिसाब से काफी मदद हुई उसके वजह से। मुझे नहीं मालूम था उससे इतना ज्यादा हो सकता है।
Sure as hell ain't my tooth.
Pardon? Could be an old tooth from another night.
He is not here.
I wonder if we should have a
I am disappointed, but relieved somehow. You're right. I'm sorry. Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him.
Ethan handles all the orders.
Hey, oh, आगी से की बात करना है? कोई एरन कुछ था ना, बॉसकॉम, एरन बॉसकॉम।
This bar may be tougher than you can handle. You surprised or disappointed? It's my name on the outside, isn't it? Been here too damn long to let someone else come in and muck it up. Hell, even finding decent help isn't worth the trouble half the time. Ethan's got half a brain in his head, seems like, so maybe he'll work out.
नहीं बताऊंगा, मतलब कुछ भी नहीं किया आज, जिम गए नहीं आप?
You ain't here looking for Erin. She is.
Hello, Aggie. I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon. I don't know. You tell me. You're the one blundering in here with her in tow, asking questions. I heard ya, ain't deaf. She didn't ruin Aaron's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere? No? Were you there? Aaron told this story so many damn times over the years, I feel like it sure as hell was. Aaron sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow. Convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job.
ठीक है,
The
ये
few
डायलॉग
credits
की
he
बात
had to
करता
rub
हूँ.
together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough. If either of you cared, you wouldn't just be showing up now. Aaron ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Did he ever mention me?
You mean did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
I know what you are. You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove them.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you where you stand. You're right. We should focus on finding him.
Well, this has been so much fun. You see Aaron, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
A pleasure.
Okay. चलो सेव करता हूँ और आपके लिए वॉल्ट एंड भाई.
Hey, no.
मारो. सबको मारो. जा जा. कहाँ भाग रहा है ये? मार्को जैनसन, हाँ वो भी मरा. कहाँ भाग रहा है ये मार? ओके, साइमन जैनसन को मारते हैं. मरा. ये भी मरा. कहाँ पर है बाकी लोग? अकेला सिटी सिक्योरिटी तो कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे मुझे. फुल ऑन मॉडल स्प्री जा रहा हूँ. फेल नहीं होगा, टेंशन मत लो आप. आप टेंशन मत लो. अगर फेल हो भी गया तो मैं और भी पीछे का लोड कर दूंगा. ओह शिट, ये कुछ ज़्यादा ही डैमेज कर रहा है मुझे. इसका इस्तेमाल करना पड़ा. और कोई है? ये भी मरा. और कौन है यहाँ पे? सबको मारेंगे यहाँ पे. वहाँ पे कोई दिख रहा है, कोई भाग रहा है. ना ना ना, कोई नहीं भागेगा, हर कोई मरेगा. हर कोई मरेगा. यहाँ पे हैं और बेचारी लेवल 1 वाली सैमी. कस्टमर बेचारा लेवल 1 वाला मार्को जैनसन. वो सैमी को बचने नहीं देना. मत. लेवल 1 वाली सैमी कैसे बच गई? कस्टमर तू भी मत. पहले सैमी को मारेंगे. कहाँ गई सैमी? कहाँ भाग रही है? कहाँ भाग रही है? ओ ये फिर से वो उठ गया. वो सैमी को ढूंढना है मुझे, उसके बाद मैं लोड करूंगा सैमी को मारने के बाद। सैमी 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 कहाँ पे हो? सैमी मैं बस बात करना चाहता हूँ।
Three-star security! Stop running!
ना ना ना, मुझ पे हमला करेगा तू? कहाँ भाग रहा है, कहाँ भाग रहा है? चलो सैमी को नहीं मिला, पर ये सिक्योरिटी ने मुझ पे हमला किया तो मैं इसे मारूंगा। आओ मारो। हाँ हाँ आओ। उसे नहीं लगेगी, ओ लगी। पता नहीं कैसे लगी, पर लगी।
Oh shit!
Nope. तुम्हारा चलो सैमी बच गए अनफॉर्चुनेटली। कौन सा क्लिप? कौन सा क्लिप? क्या क्लिप की बात कर रहे हो? चलो लोड करते हैं हम। 6 मिनट से मैं 6 मिनट तक मैंने क्या बोलते हैं मर्डर स्प्री पे चले गया मैं। मालूम है क्या, मुझे मालूम है सैमी कहाँ पे रहती है।
Thank you for saving my
मैं उसे ढूंढ के मारूंगा, फिर से लोड करता हूँ। सैमी यहाँ पे कहीं पे रहती है ना, इधर ही कहीं रहती है सैमी। मुझे कुछ नहीं दिख रहा चैट में, एक मिनट रुकना। मुझे कोई क्लिप नहीं दिख रहा चैट में, सही बोलूं तो। क्या बकवास है यार, यूट्यूब क्लिप ही नहीं देखने देती, मेरे व्यूअर्स के क्लिप को छुपाती है। शर्म नहीं आती इन्हें, पता नहीं। सैमी नहीं मिल रही यार अनफॉर्चुनेटली। यहाँ पे शायद
Amazes me that anyone would spend credits on this instead of taking a trip to see real alien life.
वो शायद सैमी है। ए यार सैमी मिल रही नहीं है बेचारी।
No.
Citizen. Unfortunate. पता नहीं वो क्यों सेंसर कर रहा है, एक क्लिप क्यों सेंसर कर रहा है पता नहीं। चलो इससे बात हो गई है तो अब क्या, और टू एंड्रेहा, भूल गया एंड्रेहा से बात कर।
We have something to go on at least. I am grateful that you showed some compassion, despite that woman's attitude. I do not have your patience.
चेक करता हूँ ये डायलॉग की बात.
You are more diplomatic than I would be. One more reason I am glad to have you with me. I'm eager to reach Hyla too, and speak to Aaron. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety.
Oh.
Indeed I do. All yours.
Credits? Thank you.
Certainly. He is a quiet man. Reserved. I believe he had lived through a great many hardships, though he never spoke of them. I never felt it proper to ask. He valued his personal space and quiet moments. It was one thing we always shared in common. Years ago, I had heard he was alive, but did not attempt to contact him. I did not feel it was right. I hope this is not a mistake. I do not know, not for sure. I did not see them fall that day, and I suppose I have hoped they survived. I admit I have not investigated before now, at least in part because of what I feared I might learn. House Varun is in a distant corner of space, far away from the rest of the settled systems. While this serves our interests, it can also pose challenges. Many critical resources are scarce, and diplomatic relations with the United Colonies and Freestar Collective were tense at the best of times. It was the most practical way to acquire what we need, without raising too many questions. It still is. Very well. Goodbye. For now.
मुझे डिस्कॉर्ड खोलना पड़ेगा. मैं बंद कर देता हूँ जब स्ट्रीम करता हूँ ताकि आवाज़ ना आए. ये इसके टिंग टिंग आवाज़. Visit site. अरे. Shit. No. इसकी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही. 1 मिनट रुकना. ये रहा ना. आवाज़ कैसे करूँ? ये रहा. इस क्लिप को फिर से करो रिफ्रेश. सैमी. कहाँ पे हो? सैमी. मैं बस बात करना चाहता हूँ. नाइस. सैमी. D&D? D&D क्या होता है? Do not disturb. Oh, okay. वो कैसे करते हैं? सेटिंग्स में जाना होगा ऑफ कोर्स. प्राइवेसी. डू नॉट डिस्टर्ब वाला ऑप्शन का है. डिसेबल साउंड इफेक्ट्स. चलो. एंड डिसेबल डेस्कटॉप नोटिफिकेशन. ये दो ही अभी के लिए चलते हैं लगता है. और नहीं. हाँ, इसमें ये सब होगा. ओके चलो
Second
ये काफी
chances
कर
don't
दिया
come easy. Takes a lot of work, sometimes a lot of help.
ऑनलाइन माय अकाउंट ऑनलाइन डू नॉट डिस्टर्ब ओके कर दिया डू नॉट डिस्टर्ब तो इससे आप कोई नोटिफिकेशंस कुछ भी नहीं आएंगे ठीक है सही है अभी के लिए हाइला 2 जाना है ना हाइला 2 जाना पड़ रहा है मुझे इधर तक जा सकता हूँ अभी सर ये क्या है स्टार स्टेशन UCN 48 और इतना कम क्यों है इसका यहाँ से भागना है मुझे वो कुछ ज्यादा ही हमला कर रहा था मुझे मरने से पहले मरने से पहले हो गया तो ये याद रखूंगा अगली बार डू नॉट डिस्टर्ब मैं सीधे रख सकता हूँ मैं तो यूजुअली बस बंद कर देता था डिस्कॉर्ड को डू नॉट डिस्टर्ब भी सही है यहाँ से भी निकलो यहाँ पे सीधे लैंड करो टॉक टू एंड्रिया सही में ठीक है बात करते हैं नहीं अभी नहीं मैंने कुछ भी नहीं किया ये 176 XP का मिला है मुझे एंड्रिया कहाँ है सही में इस शिप के बाहर है वाह भाई वाह वॉटेड भाई आज स्ट्रीम कर रहे हो या फिर इस हफ्ते कोई ऑफ नहीं लिया तो जरूरत ये आज नहीं करने वाला मुझे याद तो नहीं है इस हफ्ते आपने कुछ ऑफ लिया हो जिसकी वजह से आपको आज स्ट्रीम करना पड़े
We should be on our guard here. If we could detect the camp from orbit, it means others could too. And I have no idea what fortifications he may have. When we arrive, would you let me speak to him first? I think that is important right now.
I'm not letting you do this alone.
Nor do I expect that. I would welcome your company.
Okay,
I think the first person he sees should be someone he knows. It sounds as if these years have been hard on him. I do not wish to make it worse. Let us proceed slowly and carefully. I do not want to antagonize him.
Okay. ये सिटीजन्स को मार दिया, अब असल में दुश्मनों को मारते हैं। एक मिनट, मैंने कुछ पहना नहीं है क्या? है ना? ये बीच-बीच में फ्लैशेस क्यों हो रहे हैं? व्हाट भाई, आपको भी बीच-बीच में थोड़ा ऐसे फ्लैश दिख रहा था स्क्रीन में? स्कैम हो गया। 20 XP।
What does your scanner reveal?
Oh shit! I don't. $4,000, हाँ। ओह नहीं, ये चाहिए मुझे। इसको अभी इस्तेमाल कर सकता हूँ? नहीं। 8,000, ये जरूरत नहीं है मुझे। आओ। ओके, आजा बात। नहीं आ रहा है। ट्रांसफर, हाँ। 6,000, 7,000। ग्रेनेड ऑफ कॉस्ट चाहिए हमेशा की तरह। हार्वेस्ट। ओह वाओ, इसके पास बहुत ज्यादा है। यस। ओके, ऊपर कैसे जाऊं मैं? ये रहा सिंपल रास्ता। यहाँ पे एक है। उसे नहीं लगी। ओह शिट। लगभग मर रहा हूँ मैं। ओके। यस। एमो सारे चाहिए मुझे। बैटल से इस्तेमाल कर देता हूँ अभी बल्कि। मुझे बैटल सिम्स चाहिए यार। एड। ठीक है। ये सब नहीं। बैटल सिम। 250 डैमेज रेजिस्टेंस। नोविस, आसानी से हो जाएगा ये। एक ये हो गया। ये एक मिनट रुकना, ये सही नहीं है। ये यहाँ पे डालना होगा, इसको इधर करना होगा, इसको मेरे हिसाब से यहाँ पे, और यस सिंपल। 6,565 डिजिपिक, अबे यार ये ठीक से होता क्यों नहीं है?
I thought I saw something. I need to be sure.
एमो 5,000 सही है। यहाँ पे एक होना चाहिए। एक मिनट रुकना यार। 6,500 ठीक है। पार्टिकल फ्यूज इन्फर्नो माइन ओ यार एक और वो दूसरी जगह है। डिनर आज अभी कुछ डिसाइड हुआ नहीं है। डिनर के लिए क्या क्या करेंगे? मम्मी से थोड़ी देर बाद बात करता हूँ। पर नॉर्मली मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली मैं सोच रहा हूँ रोटी चने और लौकी की दाल और रोटी, मैं वो सोच रहा हूँ आज डिनर के लिए। चलो इसका शुरू करते हैं, एक्सपोर्ट वाला। नाइस। आपका क्या प्लान है डिनर के लिए? 1 से 2 वाला नहीं यार, 3 शायद। यस। पास्ता कौन से सॉस के साथ? अल्फ्रेडो या फिर रेड वाला? अल्फ्रेडो क्योंकि बहुत सही होता है। दूसरे वाले का नाम ही नहीं मालूम, मैं उसे रेड वाला बोलता हूँ। टमाटो सॉस शायद बोलते हैं उसे, या फिर कुछ और, मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं है। एक हो गया। इसके साथ सबसे अंदर वाला हो गया। अरबियाता। क्या अजीब सा नाम है, सही बोलूं तो। ये है और ये है। सबसे अंदर वाले के लिए ये है और ये है। ठीक है, चलो ठीक है, ये पूरा कर दिया मैंने, तो अब शुरू करते हैं। अरे भी आता का मतलब क्या होता होगा? वो कोई एक क्या बोलते हैं, टमाटो वाला है क्या? क्या बोलते हैं उसे? क्या बोलते हैं यार उसे सही में? टमाटो की स्पीशीज है क्या वो कोई एक? लग रहा था क्योंकि मुझे वो सही है शायद। अरेबियन मतलब मिडिल ईस्ट जो है उधर का कोई एक क्या बोलते हैं, स्पीशीज बोलेंगे या क्या बोलेंगे उससे? और इसने सबको मार दिया क्या?
I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to him, to make amends, or at least to hear him curse me for leaving him. I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this. At least these vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for... Clearly it's been some time. Look around. There will be correspondence from Jada Wong. I am sure of it. This cannot all be for nothing. If there is something I can do, please say so.
Okay. अरे भी आता क्योंकि लग रहा है नाम होगा स्पीशीज का। सॉस का भी नाम हो सकता है, अल्फ्रेडो भी क्योंकि सॉस का ही नाम है, तो वो भी किसी एक क्या बोलते हैं वेजिटेबल स्पीसीज या फ्रूट स्पीसीज का नाम भी लग रहा है वो भी। और ना अरे भी आता है नाम एक मिनट, क्या था नाम? अराबियाटा, वही होगा. I know the last few years have been tough. I know you think we should just hide away from the world, but I can't do that. We lost so many good people, and the monsters that are responsible are still out there. The fake serpent god won't punish them for what they did, but someone has to, so it's going to be me. I have joined the UC Vanguard. I know you would tell me that's risky, but what with our past, but it turns out it's not a problem. Remember how we used to joke about them being so lax about patrolling? Turns out that works for their background checks too. And now when I find these zealots, I'll have the UC backing me up. They're not getting away. Once I've got my hands on them, we can find out if they've heard of this Tomisa Caddick you mentioned. I'll send word when it's over. Ooh.
You found something. Please, let me see it. I should have guessed. Jada was always the one to run towards trouble. Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way. She has been for as long as I have known her. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted. There was concern she would be unreliable. As time went on, we called on her more and more often, eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot and very, very determined.
वैसे वॉल्टर में आपका डिविनिटी वाला गेम कैसे जा रहा है?
For retirement. How she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I've discovered something else. And I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him. Clearly he had become paranoid, but that does not mean he was wrong. What bothers me though is that he mentions a name he should not know. Tomisar Kadik. Yes, I do. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Tomisar has been my link to House Baroon. From him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Baroon, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him. Aaron should never have heard of him. Perhaps. He could have reached out directly, but that would be a surprising breach of protocol. We must first make sure that Jada is safe, and perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den.
Okay. एकदम सही जगह है वो den. मैं भी उधर ही जाना चाहता हूँ बल्कि. मैं fast travel नहीं कर सकता, मैं encumbered हूँ. ऑल्टन भाई काम से इतना बिजी हो कि समय नहीं मिल रहा क्या खेलने के लिए? वो डिविनिटी ओरिजिनल सिन 1 या फिर खत्म हो गया? अगर बोल रहे हो कि काफी दिनों से खेला ही नहीं है तो मतलब खत्म तो नहीं हुआ होगा.
You see anything useful?
Yes, I do. अरे यार मेरे शिप को इतना दूर होना जरूरी था क्या? क्या आजकल मन नहीं करता क्या खेलने का ज़्यादा गेम्स स्ट्रीम के बाहर? स्ट्रीम में भी बल्कि आजकल आज आप काफ़ी क्या बोलते हैं वो कर रहे हो, यूट्यूब वीडियोस भी कर रहे हो पिछले 2-3 दिनों से. अरे यार ये डायरेक्ट इधर तक नहीं जा पाऊंगा मैं. ओलंपस तक भी नहीं जा पा रहा हूँ। वाह भाई वाह। हाँ काम, ओ बिल्कुल समझ में आता है काम। क्या हो गया इसको? एक ही क्यों कर पा रहा हूं मैं? वैसे आपके यूरो टूर का क्या हुआ? अभी भी है प्लान जाने का यूरोप? रिफ्यूज हो गया। वही मैं सोच रहा था, शायद आपने बोला था, फिर मुझे लगा कि शायद मैंने गलत सुना होगा किसी और का। यार कार्गो होल्ड, मिसलेनियस, कंफर्म ऑल, और ये अब आगे बढ़ते हैं ना। 30 यहाँ तक हो जाए, धन्यवाद। कोई रीजन बताया रिफ्यूज क्यों है वीजा? मैंने कभी एक बार ही वीजा के लिए अप्लाई किया है। वो था क्योंकि मैं क्या बोलते हैं उसके लिए जाना चाहता था, दुबई जाना चाहता था एजुकेशन के लिए। तो काम के लिए वो सेपरेट प्रोसेस होता होगा, मैं श्योर हूँ, और मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं है उसके बारे में। अगर प्रॉब्लम नहीं है बताने में, अगर नहीं बताना चाहते तो वो भी ओके है। बिल्कुल नहीं, तुम लोग एक दूसरे के तरफ मार दो, मैं यहाँ से निकल रहा हूँ। तो बकवास है, रीजन भी नहीं बता रहे। नहीं, आपका यूरोप टूर कैंसिल हो गया अनफॉर्चुनेटली। अब मुझे अपना स्विस चॉकलेट भी नहीं मिलेगा जो आप $100 का खरीदने वाले थे मेरे लिए। $100 नहीं, €100 मेरे लिए जो खरीदने वाले थे, वो भी अब मुझे नहीं मिलेगा। इतना बुरा लग रहा है मुझे।
Was there something you need? Yes, of course.
एमो भी ठीक है।
Good to see you.
सबके लिए था, पर अब आपका वीजा कैंसिल हो गया ना, इतना बुरा लग रहा है। मुझे यकीन है उसका काफी अच्छा होता। Oh shit? मैं इसे क्यों नहीं सेल कर सकता?
I really did think this place was a bit more.
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious place for.
अगली बार जब जाओगे तो याद रखना, पर हर किसी के लिए स्विस चॉकलेट लाना है। बेल्जियम से कितना दूर है वैसे स्विट्जरलैंड? ज़्यादा दूर नहीं होगा ना? सब कुछ ले लो। ये दिखाना चाहिए कि हमारे पास कितना है। आई मीन चॉकलेट चॉकलेट होता है, पर हाँ बेल्जियन चॉकलेट भी चलता है, स्विस भी चलता है। बैरल, एक मिनट रुकना, काफी चीजें लिए थे यार। 2 3 ठीक। वेपन ये होंगे ना मैंने काफी। हाँ बैक बाय, फिर से एमो खरीद लो। ठीक है चल। ये अच्छा है, उनसे चीजें खरीद सकते हैं और फिर वापस भी ले सकते हैं पैसा। ये सही है इसका। स्वीपर डैमेज बहुत कम है, सही बोलूं तो इसे बेच रहा हूँ। राइट स्टार, और ये रैटलर को भी भेज ही दो यार अभी के लिए।
You see military commanders. Based on what I see, I find that very hard to believe.
चलो बात करते हैं, और ये किसके बारे में पता लगाना है? जेडा के बारे में पता लगाने की कोशिश करते हैं।
I should be grateful that things are so quiet here, but it just makes me uneasy. Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. Good to see another Vanguard pilot. You assigned here, or just passing through?
माफ करना।
Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid I'd gotten another transfer without any warning. Nothing against you personally, of course. I'd just like to know who I'm responsible for before they show up on my doorstep. You need anything? Say the word. We're short on luxuries here, but for a fellow Vanguard, I'll do what I can to help. Oh gosh, no. Vanguard wasn't even a thought back when this place was first built. The den, the original den, mind you, got blown up during the Serpent's Crusade. UC Navy immediately rebuilt the station, I think largely out of spite. Sometimes I think that's why they keep it operational too. Certainly hasn't had much real purpose since the Colony War ended. I'm glad we have it as a post, and Marcel and the Trade Authority do some decent business, which I try very hard not to pay attention to. But the station has never recaptured that old glory. Don't think it ever will, really. Might be counterintuitive, but no. No, we don't. It's pretty quiet, and some of us deal with that better than others. We get the occasional distress call, sometimes Varuna stirs up trouble, but there's a lot of downtime.
वैसे आपकी कंपनी ने क्या कहा वो वीजा नहीं मिलने के लिए?
But others, like Bastion there, it's not what he was expecting. Certainly not what he wanted. The same thing
वो बस ऐसे मिलने के लिए आपको बुला रहे थे ना, कोई ऐसे काम के लिए नहीं, बस फेस टू फेस मिलने के लिए.
Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge all the way out here, but we try our best. I wouldn't mind a little more support from New Atlantis, but I know things are tough all over. Huang? Really? There are at least 3 other pilots based out of here I'd expect to receive complaints about first. Before we get started, I have to inform you there's a formal review process for the Vanguard, so don't expect any action for a while, okay? Now, what is the nature of your complaint? Look, this isn't Alpha Centauri or anything, or a bit removed from the center of the United Colonies, folks out here are a little less receptive to the Vanguard keeping an eye on things. Oh. Oh! Okay. Sorry. Force of habit, I suppose. Jada isn't here. Hasn't been here in a while. In fact, she's... well, she's following up on some sensitive information. I'm not sure I should disclose any more than that. It's not something I can just blurt out.
अगर ये आखिरी चांस हुआ तो मैं ऑटो परसुएट करने वाला हूँ.
I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay? You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit यार. ऑटो परसुएट करूँ या फिर ये ले लूँ, इससे शायद हो जाए.
Look, I'd like to help, but I suppose it's not the end of the world. Jada came in a bit ago, all fired up over some hot lead. She's been focused on zealots ever since she was assigned here, but this was a whole other level. She was headed out to Groombridge to track them down. Never seen her so fixated. And if you know Jada, that's saying something. If you're headed out that way, be careful. Wouldn't surprise me if she's getting into all kinds of trouble.
Okay.
Fly safe.
गलत तरफ जा रहा हूँ. और यहाँ पे.
Hi, how you doing?
हाँ, कुछ बेचने के लिए है क्या? मुझे उससे थोड़े चीजें ले लेनी चाहिए. बाद में ले लूँगा यार. अभी के लिए जेडा को ढूंढना है. पूरा यकीन है किसी पायलट या किसी से लड़ना होगा. ओलंपस तक जा सकता हूँ सीधा. अराने वन नहीं. हाँ, अराने ओलंपस. ठीक है. उसके लिए कहाँ कहाँ जाना पड़ रहा है यार. ओह शिट. मुझे अपना शिप चेंज कर देना चाहिए था. इसलिए एक मिनट रुकना. ऐसे डायरेक्टली कर सकता हूँ क्या? ओह नो, अनफॉर्चुनेटली नहीं. कहाँ पे था ये? इधर ना. ओह बहुत अच्छे यार. एक एक करके जंप करना पड़ रहा है क्योंकि इसका ज़्यादा ग्रैव या पता नहीं क्यों. फ्यूल मुझे बढ़ाना होगा.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. All right, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
नियॉन में नहीं जा रहा हूँ मैं. प्रीमा जब मुझे डाल देना चाहिए था. क्या बोलते हैं, जब मैं 10 में था उसका कर देना चाहिए था मुझे. जो भी डिमांड करे मुझे उससे कुछ लेना देना नहीं है, मुझे बस यहाँ पे जाना है। फाइनली बहुत अच्छे। ओ इधर ही है।
Unidentified ship. You are not authorized to be here. State your business. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Oh, ये क्या?
You're what? You've got to be kidding me. You show up here now of all times? Shit. I've got multiple ships inbound. Too late to run. Sure hope you're prepared for a fight.
Definitely नहीं, मेरे हल भी फुल नहीं है। Shit. Oh shit. Escape. ठीक है। मारो सबको। ओ नहीं, ना। ओके। अब बस ये बचा है। इससे बहुत आसान हो जाता है यार ये लॉक करने से।
After the fact? With nothing in between? You'll have to forgive me if I find that hard to believe. Suspicious, even. Look, my grav drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing some long game. You want to explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're all clear.
Okay. कितना दूर चले गया? अभी दूर नहीं है, पर कोई एकदम पास में एक होना चाहिए। हाँ। ये कितना दूर है? 300 मीटर। और फिर अब बस इसका जाना है। देखते हैं कैसे एम कर रही है। सही में एंड्रेजा के सर पे एम कर रही होगी या हमारे सर पे? बोर्ड आराम से।
How can you possibly show your face?
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Set you up? I was not behind that. It was zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you? Her backup dancer? I was too a ways back. You can see how that's worked out for me. What are you doing here with her? You don't look like Varun to me. Worried? Worried she hadn't finished me off, maybe. I knew it was only a matter of time.
What are you talking about? I have never acted against you.
You know, for a while I told myself it was a coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the dust settled. Told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be her. Not after all those years we spent working together. We're friends. So I went after the Zealots. And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council. They knew. Told the Zealots where to find us.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it right now.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen. I don't have... It doesn't work like that. I've put things together over the years. Slates, communications, interrogations.
A name, Jada. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomasar. Tomasar Kadik. That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the Zealots.
And did you hear this from Aaron?
Aaron? What? No. I haven't talked to him in a year. What do you know about it?
Jada, I swear on the Serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this. I've tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through. You want your proof? Well, they have it.
You think you've won, do you?
That's him! That's the bastard responsible for the ambush! If you're not lying to me, then you better help me take him down. Otherwise, I'll just have to destroy you both. Get back to your ship!
Okay. वो हमसे बात नहीं करना चाहती. एक मिनट. मैं अपने शिप में वापस कैसे जाऊं? और उधर ऊपर ना. क्या है? अभी क्या करना है? रिटर्न टू योर शिप ना. लड़ाई के लिए तैयार हो जाते हैं.
Serpent has truly blessed my ship and my crew. Why else would he have delivered unto me the dregs of our purge years ago? The awful that escaped our righteous justice.
Your pathetic High Council who betrayed the charge, led appointed by the Serpent.
Target lost. एक मिनट रुकना. अभी क्या करना है? एंड्रिया से बात करना है. एंड्रिया से बात करना है तो मुझे उठना होगा. तो ये रहती कहाँ है यार? पिछली बार जब मैंने बात करने की कोशिश की थी शिप में, वो पता नहीं कहाँ थी.
Hey, it's always a good day when you...
Oh. इस बार यहाँ पर ही है.
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. He must have been lying.
So let's go ask the High Council. Yeah, seem pretty sure of himself.
That is not an option. Even if we could reach them, you are a non-believer. You would be killed. Something about this does not feel right. This message. The code at the bottom. I have seen this before. I know where we need to go. I must explain. House Baroon values secrecy above nearly all else. Those of us sent out into the settled systems, we cannot return. Maybe not forever, but certainly until our mission has been accomplished. When we are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point outside of House Baroon's domain. We do not jump ourselves. We are never given the coordinates for Varun Kai, our homeworld. We literally cannot return. Only a select few are ever trusted with that knowledge. I can never go home, unless I am permitted. It has been deemed necessary for the protection of House Baroon. And for generations, it has worked. Who am I to question it? But there is something I can do. I cannot travel to my home, but I can reach out another way. But it means putting you in danger in a way you have not been before. I cannot say for certain what will happen. Thank you. That means a great deal. There is an old derelict star station where I may get answers. I know that seems vague. It will become clear when we arrive.
Derelict station, ठीक है? Next जो भी हो, मैं ये पूरा ख़त्म करने के बाद मैं कोई स्पेस स्टेशन में जाके वो बढ़ा रहा हूँ अपना फ्यूल कैपेसिटी. आउट ऑफ फ्यूल रेंज यहाँ तक कर सकता हूँ. देने बोला हाँ. जंप. ओह, इसकी वजह से इतने जंप्स करने पड़ रहे हैं यार. ड्राइव में कुछ है ही नहीं करने. अब यहाँ से फिर से नहीं कर सकता. परिमाण जंप. स्कैन. नो स्कैन. धन्यवाद. क्या? ओह, यहाँ पे जाना है. ठीक है. मुझे अपने शिप को हील भी करना है. चलो. ओके, कोई भी नहीं है. डायरेक्ट ही है सही में. मेरे हिसाब से क्योंकि ये हाउस वरुण अपने उसके लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं भेजने के लिए, तो इसलिए शायद डायरेक्ट है.
There is danger for you here, likely for us both. I need you to trust me. These stations were built by the United Colonies during the Serpent's Crusade. They were abandoned when peace was brokered. They are an excellent place to hide in plain sight.
Ooh, yes. और कुछ है क्या क्राफ्टिंग के लिए यहाँ पे मिले? Then, oh, secret door?
Before we go any further, I cannot stress this enough. Keep your weapons at your side. Do not make any sudden moves. Do nothing to appear hostile. This is the only place I can get answers. The only connection I have to House Varun. Please give me a moment.
Okay, मैं सेव कर रहा हूँ तब तक. ठीक है, चलते रहे. खाली है, कोई भी नहीं है यहाँ पे. इधर जा सकता हूँ? हाँ. इधर अंदर क्या है? ओह यस. ओह वाओ. एडवांस ट्रॉमा पैक बोलिशिया. डिजी लॉकर यस. एडवांस लॉक ना, डेफिनेटली ले रहा हूँ ये. ओके, शुरू करते हैं. ये और ये हो गया. इसके लिए ये 2 3 और ये मेरे हिसाब से. यप, वो सिंपल था. ओह शिट, मुझे लगा था वो एक लिफ्ट है और वो हमारी वेट करेगी, पर नहीं, वे भी एक और सीक्रेट डोर था, गुप्त दरवाजा.
I am not the one who needs to explain himself, Tomisar.
I am surprised by your tone. What has gotten into you? This is very unlike you. Almost. It's imminent.
I know what you have done. The messages you sent.
You are not making any sense. Of course I send you messages. That is how this works. That is how this always works.
Not to me. To the zealots. To the fanatics who murdered my friends, who tried to murder me.
You must be mistaken. Or perhaps confused. Nothing like that has ever happened.
Enough! I have the transcripts, Tomisar. You did this. You told them where to find us.
Now, let's just take a moment. No one wants to make accusations they might regret. You are from that Constellation group. I've heard all about you. You have turned her against me, filled her head with lies. This will not be allowed to stand.
अभी भी नहीं मान रहा है.
Insolence! You have corrupted her!
I said enough! This is between you and me.
This has gone far enough. Talk some sense into her at once. Neither of you would dare lift a finger against me. Against House Varun. I have already said this is a misunderstanding. No, please. If you let Andreja hurt me, I am her only link to the High Council. To House Varun. Without me, she can never return home. You must make her listen to reason.
He is responsible. He deserves to die.
Did you not hear me? You do this, you lose everything!
I heard you. I know what it costs me. But he deserves it. Does he not? I do not know. Maybe. Maybe if the High Council sees what he has done. Fine. Consider yourself fortunate. You get to live.
This is not over. The High Council will hear of your treason.
Perhaps they will hear of your actions as well, Tomisar. Think on that. Come. Let us leave this place. I wish to return to the lodge.
You will regret this!
Nope. पर तू डेफिनेटली करेगा. 500 जरूरत नहीं. ये डेफिनेटली चाहिए. ये रख लूँगा. ये भी चाहिए. और ये. तेरे क्रेडिट्स भी मैं ले रहा हूँ. न्यू आइटम्स. इसकी जरूरत नहीं है मुझे. और कोई एमओ है तेरा? मैं तेरे सारे चीज़ें ले जाना चाहता हूँ. कुछ भी नहीं छोड़ना चाहता मैं तेरे से. ऑलमोस्ट सारी चीज़ें जो मेरे लिए अच्छे हैं. Digipix, yes. Crafting, definitely. अनलॉक करते हैं. 9 बजे से ज़्यादा समय नहीं लगना चाहिए. ये नोप. यार ये हुआ और ये. और फिर अगर वैसा है तो पहले ये देखो. ये हो गया. ये डालो. ये डालो. नहीं ये.
How quickly? Can you get that done?
हो गया. टेंशन मत ले. हो गया ये. चलो अब चलते. यहाँ पे भी काफ़ी चीज़ें हैं. यहाँ पे ध्यान ही नहीं दिया था. यहाँ पे भी चीज़ें हो सकते हैं काफ़ी. चलो अभी के लिए जो लेना था ले लिया मैंने. तो निकलते हैं यहाँ से. और अब फिर से पता नहीं एक एक करके जाना होगा क्योंकि मेरे पास बहुत ही कम है. उतना भी कम नहीं है. तो 3 जंप्स करना होंगे. पूरा इसमें डालो. नहीं ओलंपस.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food.
माफ करना ग्रैंडमा. और हमने ऑलरेडी शुरू कर दिया। तो लॉज में चलो। मेरे पास कुछ भी होना नहीं चाहिए, अगर है भी तो मैंने डाल दिया होगा।
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
यार उसके खत्म होने का इंतजार करना है।
Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
The lodge.
Still getting used to this place. Does not quite feel like home, but hopefully someday.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
कहाँ जाना है मुझे?
As much as I love uncovering your questions.
ये लॉज में तो कर दिया है, यहाँ पर ही जाना है ना?
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time.
Okay, yes. Weapon case inaccessible. Oh, too bad.
How can I assist? Thank you for coming back here with me. I fear that after all that has happened, I am unsure of my place in House Baroon. This room may now be the only place I have left to call home. It is reassuring to hear you say that. But still, I do not know how to live without some connection to House Baroon. The Great Serpent has always been a guiding force in my life. The force that drives all that I do. What if I have lost that?
इसके साथ करता हूँ।
Yes, that is true. Whatever else has happened or will happen, the Great Serpent still holds a purpose for me. You have been by my side through all of this, the most turbulent time in my life. And you have supported me, faithfully. I have never been able to count on any single person the way I have with you. If I am repeating myself, you will have to forgive me. I cannot overstate what it means to me.
ओह, यहाँ पे अभी क्यों कर दे रहा है? मैं क्या? ठीक है, इसके साथ रोमांस कर लेता हूँ। 2 मिनट है ना? गलत। चलो।
Well, that is... I'm sorry. I need a moment.
मैं रिजेक्ट हो गया।
I admit this is a surprise. I did not quite realize you felt this way about me. But if you mean it, my feelings are not so different from yours. We must be clear on one thing from the very beginning. I do not share. If you are mine, then you are mine alone. No one else will come between us. If that is not a commitment you are willing to make, I understand, but I will not compromise.
ठीक है.
Oh, I am quite certain. Do not doubt my intent. Then truly nothing can stop us. We will be a force to be reckoned with. You have brought a joy to my life that I could not have imagined, and could never have expected. With you at my side, love, I look forward to everything that comes next.
सही है. ये inaccessible है अभी के लिए. चलो सेव करता हूँ पहले तो. और सही बोलूँ तो यहाँ पर ही स्ट्रीम बंद कर रहा हूँ मैं अभी के लिए. वॉल्ट एंटर भाई और उनके अलावा जो कोई भी स्ट्रीम में जुड़ा, स्ट्रीम में जुड़ने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. अगला अब कल से मुझे ऑफिस जाना होगा, तो अगला स्ट्रीम अब उधर ही होगा, क्या बोलते हैं, अगले वीकेंड ही होगा. तो अभी के लिए स्ट्रीम में जुड़ने के लिए धन्यवाद. मैं आपसे अब अगले वीकेंड मिलता हूँ. तब तक के लिए अलविदा.